Welcome into the high school game of the week on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network. I'm Jimmy Dale Abrams along with Jimmy Holmes and cast of thousands here tonight as we close out the regular season at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga as B.B. Comer hosts the Fayetteville Wolves. And Jimmy, both these two teams falling on hard times this season.
Well, they have, you know. Jim, just looking out on the field, you can't see Comer now. They've done gone in, but they got 13 kids, and I just don't understand how they can have a football team with 13 kids. But Mike Battles has done a great job over there with what he's got to do with. The teams they have some similarities. They're both 1-8. They both beat the same team in Coosa Central, so you just got to try to figure out what's going on with both Comer and Fayetteville. I know Fayetteville, reading what John Limbaugh said in the paper, they're so young. Comer's pretty young too. They having a senior night. Now I don't see but one or two kids out there that are seniors. So it's going to make for an interesting football game, I think, Jim. Just because of numbers, and I'm sort of reluctant to say it's going to be a real jam-up football game, but you don't ever know. I know B.B. Comer's got 13 kids, and all 13 of them will play. And if one gets hurt, they got to go back in and play some more. So a big night for either team. What lies at stake? There's no playoffs at stake. It's just a bragging rights, and these kids know each other pretty well. Fayetteville just 8 miles down the road, and these kids know each other pretty well.
Well, Coach John Limbaugh, and of course, he's been at Fayetteville a number of years, and a great guy. Fayetteville and B.B. Comer with one win for each, and they both beat Central and Coosa County. I don't think Central has won a game this year, and so we'll see what happens tonight as it is senior night over at B.B. Comer, and we are glad to have you with us tonight. Beautiful night for high school football, a full moon here tonight, and that means don't forget to bounce your clock back 1 hour on Saturday night before you retire as well. So we got high school football coming up for you, the Fayetteville Wolves and the B.B. Comer Tigers. And it's brought to you pregame by Miller Lumber Company in Sylacauga. Miller has been a part of our broadcast for several years now and presenting our pregame show. And we appreciate Craig and his family for sponsoring our pregame show every week. And this is the final regular season game of the season, the final game for these two teams. And talking with Coach Mike Battle earlier, he talked about how challenging it has been with just those short number of players that they got. And he's played with 12 and 13 players a lot of the season. They lost 4 starters to major injuries this season. That would put a crimp in anybody's style. And so they're trying to get things together tonight, go out on a winning note, Toots.
Well, it'd be a big shot in the arm. B.B. Comer, their underclassmen or their junior varsity or 8th grade and 9th grade team has done pretty well. I think they've won the county championship for small schools 2 or 3 years in a row. So I think things are on the upswing at B.B. Comer if they can just keep their numbers up.
B.B. Comer and Fayetteville tonight from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. And the playoffs start next week. Of course, neither of these teams will be there. But, Coach Battle's used to winning. 3 years he's been here at B.B. Comer now?
I think it's his 3rd one, yes.
And used to winning, just hadn't happened here. And a lot of things go into it. But if you can't get the players, and there were one student above the threshold of being 2A the last time that the classification was done. They do the classification again in January, and a lot of people think B.B. Comer will drop down to 2A.
Well, Jim, I really don't know if that would be a benefit or what. It's just numbers. It don't matter if you're 1A or 10A. If you don't have the numbers to participate in the sport of football, and certainly 13 kids is not going to get it done. It's just hard not to play a game with 13, but to go out and practice to get prepared to play a game, it's real hard.
Miller Lumber Company presents our pregame show this evening. We'll talk with Coach Mike Battle in the Coach's Corner as high school football continues here on WOL TV 47 and the Alabama Cable Network.
Do you need photo or video services for a special event? Shoot First Media does that. Need promotional materials for your product or instructional videos for your industry? Shoot First Media does that too. Need help editing and reproducing your own photos or videos? Or how about transferring those old home movies from tape or film? You guessed it, Shoot First Media does that. For these and many other services, call Shoot First Media today at 256-404-1587.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by today and see us. Marble City Pharmacy, where your health comes first.
Some things change and some things don't. From the beginning, Wright Tire and Service has been all about quality products and first-class service. From great tires at a super price to the expert car service that you want for your family. Oil changes, front-end alignment, brake work, and much more. You can count on our experienced professionals to give you quality work at a fair price. Tires and a whole lot more at Wright Tire and Service on West Fort Williams next to Robo Motors.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
And Coach Mike Battles of the B.B. Comer Tigers, the head football coach, athletic director, joins us again this morning. And the final game of the season is tomorrow night against Fayetteville. And Coach, welcome to the show this morning.
Well, I appreciate it.
And it's a long trip from Roanoke, Alabama, ain't it?
Well, sometimes it's harder than other times. It just depends on how you catch them log trucks.
There you go. Or try to get around them, one of the two. Talk about last week's game. Got some points on the board, but just not enough.
Well, I think first thing is that Beulah they've improved. Mm-hmm. They've got some good football players, and they're a little bit quicker than we thought they were. They came out. They've watched film and saw some of the stuff that's been happening to us, and they put it in and did a good job with it. And it took us a little while. They did it a different way, and it took us a little while to get recovered. And then once we did, then we tried to stop it, but they just kept pecking around till they found the weakness, and then they went to it. And they had several plays where what we call a counter. They run the counters and did a good job and turned it upfield, and we couldn't catch them.
But it's not anything that you hadn't seen or anything you hadn't practiced.
We knew exactly what they were going to, we knew exactly, we didn't know how they were going to get there, but we knew what they were going to do. And they did it, and we were able to, we'd hoped offensively, for us to be successful. Again, it boils down to the same thing. We can't stay out there on defense until they get in the end zone. Now, if we do, we're not going to win any ball games. We have to get our offense, move the ball the second half, and it helped us out some. But the ball game's already decided. They were up 26-6. We came back through a long pass, and then we were able to execute some offense and all, and move the ball, and we were almost, we were fixing to score right at the end of the game, but there's just no point in it. Mm-hmm. The ball game had been decided, and so what we've got to do against Fayetteville or anybody that we play, we can't, every drive cannot end up for them in the end zone. And if it does, they've got to punt. We've got to see their punting team, and if we do, then we're in good shape.
Fayetteville tomorrow night, Coach John Limbaugh, the Fayetteville Wolves, having an off year this year, but in the last few years they had some pretty good football teams down there.
Sure. We've had some struggle. Listen, the ball game last year went all 48 minutes, all the way to the end. The game before, the year before, we called them at the middle of the season, but it was still, they came out there. I think it was the year before, it was like 50 to 40 or something like that. But then last year we played the whole ball game. This year we expect the same thing. They're struggling. We're struggling, but this ball game is starting to be a rivalry for what, I don't know why, but the kids just seem to get up for this ball game, and
It's different in Beulah, that's for sure.
Well, that's true, but they struggle a little bit. We struggle, so it's going to be two teams out there trying to end the season with a win.
Speaking of the season finale, practice this week for seniors, especially, and there are not many of them. They're going to be playing their last game in a B.B. Comer uniform.
Oh, well, that's true. And it's the same thing for Fayetteville. Seniors, this is it. It's going to be a sudden stop. There's not going to be any more football. Most of them have played the last competitive ball game. The next time they'll play football will be with junior out there in the backyard. So, we've told our seniors, and I think our seniors will go out there and play. They're ready to go. And
how many do you have?
We have 3 that'll be playing.
Wow.
Now, but we have. See, here's what we lost. Players during the year early. We lost Cody Ogle. Cody's the senior. Cody was a utility man. Punt return, kickoff return, played defensive back, the whole 9 yards. We lost him. We lost Michael Cherry. Michael was an offensive lineman. We lost him in the spring, an ACL just got cut down during the ball game during the spring game. We lost Rush Ward tore his hamstring during the summer, in July, and was a season-ending injury and had to have surgery. We lost. We've just now got Deion Gaddis back. Deion's been out he was out for like 6 weeks with an MCL, and we've had key players on a team that couldn't afford injuries. Mm-hmm. We've lost 5 starters, and they weren't able to come back and play.
13 players you'll dress out tomorrow night.
I tell you what, you got to enjoy what,
Oh, yeah.
Listen, we fought. We don't have a lot of stuff going on the buses coming back now. After 48 minutes of playing Ironman
eat a
football,
sandwich and come home.
Right. Well, they don't have, there's nothing left. Everything is out there on the field. We were still driving the football at the end of the game Friday night. They've played as hard as they can play. They've gotten out there and done as 5 threes are not going to catch 4 5s, and that's all there is to it. And but they'll run with them. They'll run after them, but we're not going to catch them. And so. They, again, when you just get fatigued and you fatigued all, then it wears you down. But
no matter how the season concludes, I think you were telling me that you were 1 student above the threshold from 2A to 3A last counting time?
That is correct, last reclassification.
And so the reclassification is for the next season, correct?
Next 2 seasons.
Okay.
It's a 2-year reclassification, and it'll come. But, there again, it could change. It could not change. It'll just depend on what the state's done with the, what the numbers are. You turn the numbers in, then you put in there, the top 32 are going to be 7A, and then the next 65 are going to be 6A and on down. It goes on down the classification, and we have to turn. You turn in the numbers that you have, and it goes from there. The last time we were, I think we were 1.5 away from being a big 2A.
And that's a big difference as far as competition is concerned from a 2A to a 3A.
It is in a small, in a small school, just like, we've talked. When in a small school, kids cycle through. You have a good cycle, and then you have a cycle where you don't have as many athletes and all that. And in a small, you just have to live through it. You have to play through it and get through it. Our junior high, like I said, for the last 3 years, our junior high, they've lost. They won the championship, played for it, and then won it. And so there's some kids coming in that 7th, 8th, and 9th grade that are going to be good. That'll be 10th graders, but it's still young. They can't, we tried putting them some 8th graders and 9th graders out there. They didn't like it. They didn't enjoy it, and we didn't enjoy it. That's you don't sending a 13 or 14-year-old out there against an 18 or 19-year-old. That's not that's you're looking for trouble. And so we're you just can't make a living doing that. And what we've done is the guys that we got left out there are all 10 through 12, and they're all they're mature enough to get out there and play and know what they can do and what they can't do.
Final game tomorrow night, Fayetteville and B.B. Comer. You know what they're going to do, and they know what you're going to do. Or try to do.
They're just like us. Everybody's on huddle. Everybody knows pretty much what's going on, and everything has it broke down. What we're going to try to do is get out there and our offense. Really, offensively, we've been executing pretty good. There's a lot of things that we do that work well, and our kids can do them. And we've missed a lot of big plays. We've had receivers open all year long, and either we overthrew them, or we didn't have time to get the ball to them. Those kind of things. Of course, that's for any football team, and execution is the name of the game. There's the three things in football that never change: is block, tackle, and execute. Never changes. And if we do that, then if we can get out there and execute, and make first downs, and have the drives end in some kind of points or then we're in good shape. What we can't do is we can't go out there and play defense all night long. We can't have 3 and outs. If we do, if we're going to use up all our energy, we're going to use it on offense.
Tomorrow night, kickoff at 7 o'clock. B.B. Comer hosting Fayetteville, the final game of the season. And we're 2 years out now from the Marble City Classic, which Sylacauga and B.B. Comer played for a lot of years. You were involved in making that decision not to continue that series. Maybe people watching this morning, I've had some tell me, well, what happened to the Marble City Classic? Well, what happened to the Marble City Classic?
Well, I mean, it's not for things to be competitive. If you're just like Alabama and Auburn, do you think that if Alabama beat Auburn for the last 19 years in a row, that they would, that everybody would be fired?
Wouldn't be looking forward to it.
That is correct. Or if they lost to, let's say they lost to Chillersburg 18 years in a row. So we got 37 years there of. There's no we win 3 or 4 and they win 3 or 4 and then we win 2 and they win 1 and that kind of stuff right there. That's, we, just like if we went out Friday night and had to play Sylacauga, we wouldn't dress out probably as many football players as they have managers. And that's the way things are, and it got down when we played them 2 years ago. Coach Griffith and them, they knew that that the ball game was over on the first play. They hit us, we fumbled, they went in the next play. And then after that, we wouldn't have made a first down against their starters. And they took the starters out, and we were able to play. I think we scored on maybe their B team or something, but it was not a ball game, not even a contest from the opening kickoff till the end. And you're not, they dress out. They have more freshman football players, just ninth grade football players, than we have involved in the program.
For people who may be watching this morning and saying, well, you've won 1 game this season, so why not play the big boy still?
Well, the thing about it is we get out there. If we go out there with 13 players, then we're looking. If we get somebody injured or anything like that, I mean, it's just too much of a mismatch, And it changes practice. We think that we can play with Fayetteville. We didn't think that we could play with Sylacauga, and it changes the whole complexion of the ball game. Right. And people say, well, it's a money game. Well, that's money at 1 year. The next year you get your butt beat and you still ain't got no money.
Well, let's put some butts in the seat tomorrow night as B.B. Comer concludes their season against the Fayetteville Wolves. Fayetteville will bring a lot of folks, and be good to see those Tiger fans fill the seats too. Well,
I think it'll be. I don't know. The rivalry, I believe, is growing, and I think that Fayetteville and B.B. Comer need to stay on the schedule with each other year to year, whether it's that last ball game, the first ball game, or wherever. And it'll, there again, everybody's wondering right now where they're going to fit in reclassification. So there's no schedules, but you can't. We've talked to people about playing the next 2 years, and then you'll see. We'll find out what the state does, and once they do that, then everything clears up.
What date is that when they decide?
There's not a guaranteed date, but it'll be. It should be sometime in December. Okay. November, December. All right.
Mike Battles, head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer High School. Our guest, Coach, always a pleasure, and we'll see you one more time after next week's game.
All right.
Or after tonight's game, or tomorrow night's game. Get it all together here in a little bit. Coach Mike Battle this morning on our show, Coach's Corner. We'll be back with more after this.
Allen Companies of Sylacauga, with 3 locations to serve you: Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. For all your convenience store needs, ice, drinks, snacks, and of course, some of the lowest priced gasoline at the pumps. It's the Allen Companies of Sylacauga. Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. It's the Allen Company convenience stores.
At Fort Williams Pharmacy, you won't find motor oil, garden hoses, or mountain climbing gear. Nope, they don't have that. What they do have is a professional, friendly staff that understands your needs. Filling prescriptions is their primary business, and they take it seriously. They also have a drive-through window for your convenience and free local delivery. Most of all, Fort Williams Pharmacy knows your time is valuable, so when it's time to fill your prescriptions, you need it done fast, friendly, and accurately. Fort Williams Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family. Curtis & Son Funeral Home has been around since 1975, and we are committed to being there for the people of this area. At Curtis & Son, we understand that funerals can be a financial burden. We never want price to determine what funeral home you choose. We will gladly match any other funeral home's prices, including casket stores and cemeteries. We do this in honor of the hundreds of families we have served in the past. It is only fair that we do a little extra to make sure you know we will be there when you need us most.
Ron Johnson has been serving the people in the Coosa Valley for over 38 years. As a voice for the citizens of District 33, he has been a champion for the schools and their athletic programs. Ron Johnson proudly supports the teams competing every Friday night here in District 33. So good luck and have a great season.
It is a beautiful moonlit Friday night at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga as we get set for B.B. Comer and Fayetteville, the final regular season game of the season. And we appreciate you joining us live at Legion Stadium tonight for the Tigers and the Wolves. And Toots, we talked at the top about these two teams having some similarities, especially with records and who they've beaten this year. B.B. Comer with I think you said 13 players, and it's hard to compete with 13 players.
Well, it is, Jim. You know, talking to Coach Mike Battles, they practice with 13, and then they'll go down to practice with 10 and 9 players. The rules say you must have at least 11 to start the game, but you can finish the game with 9. So Coach Battles he's playing for the worst case scenario, and that's it if he loses players or gets players hurt. So, again, and John Limbaugh looks like he got a full roster of kids. And so we'll just hold the phone and see what everything turns out. Again, the similarities are they both beat Coosa Central. Both of them beat Coosa Central pretty bad. So I don't know. And Fayetteville's taking some poundings, but on the other side of the coin, so is B.B. Comer. So it's just hold the phone and see what happens, I guess, Jimbo.
B.B. Comer, I was in their dressing room prior to the games. You see Coach John Limbaugh walking out on the field now. But I was in the B.B. Comer dressing room, and there was a lot of space in that dressing room with just 13 players.
Well, you know, there's a lot of times, even back when I played, you know, you had to scrap for room to get dressed. With 13 players, I don't think that's necessary.
And B.B. Comer with a chance tonight to close out their season with a win over Fayetteville. And they've had some pretty good competition the last few years.
Yes, they have. There's no doubt about it. You know, Comer's played they started off the season playing some top teams in the state. So they've had some rough roads to hoe.
B.B. Comer and Fayetteville. And, Dutch, you got the captains along the B.B. Comer sideline.
Well, number 54 would be Dion Gaddis. Number 3 would be Justin Holmes, and number 20 would be KJ Weed.
Public address announcer L.C. McMurphy with some pregame activity as we get set for B.B. Comer and Fayetteville. Our pregame show brought to you by Miller Lumber Company. Let's pick up the national anthem. B.B. Comer marching sound of goal with our national anthem tonight. We're just minutes away from the start of B.B. Comer and Fayetteville. Our pregame show brought to you by Miller Lumber Company. We turn now to our starting lineups. Starting lineups presented by Reaching the World Bible Church. And Toots, you got those tonight.
Yes, I do. We don't have positions. We'll start first with the B.B. Comer offensive unit. Again, I only got 13 kids. We'll give you a name with a number. Number 3 is Justin Holmes. He is your quarterback. Number 2 is Jason McMillan. Number 1 is Tamar King. Number 33 is Justin Vincent. Number 4 is Brian Bradford. Number 14 is Julius McCain. Number 20 is KJ Weed. Number 78 is Keyhill. Number 53 is Jarrett Horton. Number 74 is Kobe McCain. And number 77 is Hunter Harris. And again, we're trying to pick up the position that these kids are playing. And B.B. Comer is coached by Mike Battles. And now the probable starting lineups for the Fayetteville Wolves. They are coached by John Limbaugh. At a receiver, number 2, Deuce McCurley. At a receiver, number 7, Dalton Pate. At quarterback, number 13, Blake Matson. At a receiver, number 22, Dylan Green. At a running back, number 27, Cody Pate. At a receiver, number 33, Brady Ritchie. In the interior line at right guard, number 54 is Austin Jones. At center is number 56, Blake Ritchie. At left guard, number 55 is Jake Guy. At right tackle, number 60 is Connor Hendricks. And at left tackle, number 66 is Tanner Harry.
And your starting lineups brought to you by Reaching the World Bible Church. And Sister Ella Looney celebrated a birthday, I think, yesterday or maybe Wednesday. So belated happy birthday to her as she and Brother Henry pastor Reaching the World Bible Church on North Cannon Avenue in Sylacauga. And don't forget the Thanksgiving event coming up. That'll be over at Mount Zion Church in Sylacauga, where Mignon used to be. And that's coming up a little bit later on this month, too. So I want to remind you of that as B.B. Comer and Fayetteville captains on the field. B.B. Comer has won the toss. They elected to receive. And so the Tigers will get the football first. And I guess you want to see right off the top of the bat what you can do offensively.
Well, Jim, you know, it's one of them games I think who gets started first and maybe it has a good opening drive and put points on the board, it'll go a long way in a football game.
B.B. Comer and Fayetteville tonight from Legion Stadium. Both these teams come in with 1-8 records. And, you know, Coach Mike Battle has been a part of some championship teams in Alabama, knows how to coach, knows how to teach players. This B.B. Comer team, these 13 guys out here, you have to applaud them.
Absolutely.
Because they're out there every day working, and they're rewarded because he keeps saying, hey, if you're on this team, you're going to play.
Well, with 13 kids, you really don't have a whole lot of options, and you certainly hope that none of these kids go down. It would be a big blow if they did for B.B. Comer. You would like for them to start the game with 11 and finish the game with 11.
Coach John Limbaugh brings his Fayetteville Wolves out onto the field, and what a great community Fayetteville is, and so close-knit a community in Fayetteville, and Coach Limbaugh's fit right in there for a number of years.
Well, I think really, Jim, he has done a yeoman's job for the community of Fayetteville. And again, you know, the Purcells are located in Fayetteville, and we've been talking about nice places to play football. This one is certainly top of the line place for these kids to play. But if you go down to Fayetteville and have a look at their place, it is a beautiful facility that the Fayetteville Wolves have to play high school football on.
No doubt about it. B.B. Comer and Fayetteville coming up after this timeout as high school football brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy in Sylacauga. Back with the kickoff after this. Town and Country Cleaners, West Fort Williams and Sylacauga, Cherokee Road in Alexander City, understand the business of life. Your dry cleaning is our specialty, whatever the season may be. Mondays, 5 laundry shirts, $8.25. Tuesday, 2-piece suits, $6.50. Wednesday, regular dresses, $6.50 each.
And Wednesday and Thursday, pants $3.25 each. From uniforms for officers to cheerleaders to band, we handle them all. Town and Country Cleaners, Sylacauga and Alexander City. From our friendly staff, we say
Thank you.
B.B. Comer set to receive as Jason McMillan is back deep for B.B. Comer. He's got alongside him is trying to pick up number 33, I think that is. Justin Vincent as we kick off, but it goes to the other side of the field and picked up at the 30-yard line. And on the return is Bradford, and Bradford comes across the 40 to the 45.
Pretty good return, good field position to start the opening drive for B.B. Comer as number 4 brought it back out. Bradford.
So first down for B.B. Comer. And Justin Holmes, who is a warrior at quarterback. You like to have players like him because he has been nicked up and hurt and just keeps on playing.
Well, he does, Jim, and you got to take your hat off to all these kids. They get banged up during the course of a football game, but as Coach Battle says, put your hat on and get back to it.
KJ Weed getting a start at running back tonight, and KJ gets it the first carry of the game, and he's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
See number 60, Connor Hendricks, getting up off the bottom of the stack for the Fayetteville Wolves.
Pickup of about a yard, and that's about it for B.B. Comer. Second down and 9, just underway from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week.
And Jason McMillan has checked in now. He wears number 2 and replaces number 20, Weed.
Holmes has played a lot of football this year. He's been injured quite a bit, but he is a go-getter, that's for sure. Inside handoff to Vincent. Vincent's across the 45 to about the 47-yard line.
Paid in on the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves, number 7.
Not a whole lot of running room for B.B. Comer inside. So it'll be third down and long. The Tigers trying to conclude their season with a win tonight. And Fayetteville trying to do the same thing.
Be a shot in the arm for either team that comes out here with a win.
Holmes takes the snap, and he is going to give it off to King. King's got some running room. He's got the first down to the 39-yard line in Fayetteville territory.
Good run by number 1, Tamar King.
So first down for the Tigers in Fayetteville territory at the 39-yard line.
They exploited the end that time, Jim, and had good results. They've tried to run off tackle or between the guard and the tackle on the 2 previous plays. Not a whole lot going on.
First down and 10 for B.B. Comer from the Fayetteville 39-yard line, just underway from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Live high school football action for you. They want to run it to the other side this time, and that's Vincent. And Vincent's cut down after a gain of maybe a yard.
I think when that blade of grass must have got him, Jim, he just feet sort of went out from under him.
Second and long for the Tigers. And you don't expect either one of these teams to throw the football a whole lot, but we'll see.
I don't think so. But then as we say that,
passing situation here, second and long.
Coach Limbaugh will come out and slang it all over the field. You just don't know about Brother John. He's a good man.
So second down for the Tigers from the Fayetteville 39-yard line. Holmes keeps it himself. Holmes is pushing the pile forward inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. It'll bring up third and manageable for B.B. Comer.
Yep. They may be in 4-down territory to start with, Jim.
A couple of years ago now, the Marble City Classic was stopped, and Fayetteville stepped in to be the 10th opponent for B.B. Comer. And so trying to build a rivalry here between these two teams.
About 8 miles apart of these two schools.
Third down. Low snap picked up by the quarterback, Holmes, and he is cut down immediately. And nothing happening there as Roberts makes a tackle.
Zachary Roberts, number 88. Put the ball on the ground. Bad things happen when you do that.
At the 36-yard line, it'll be fourth down. and about 7. The Tigers going to punt. And it's Jason McMillan to punt it away. McMillan gets a good snap and kicks it out. Short punt. That's going to hit inside the 20-yard line and die at about the 18. So Fayetteville will have it 1st and 10, their first offensive possession of the night. With B.B. Comer getting in Fayetteville territory, but the drive kind of stalled, and Fayetteville will have their first look at it. 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, they got them spread all over the field.
They do. They throwing down the field, got a man wide open, caught at the 40, 35-30. Touchdown for Fayetteville on the first offensive play of the game for him is Cody Pate with the reception. Wow. 80 yards.
Well, we thought there wouldn't be a whole lot of passing, but
maybe they got it all in one whack.
I believe they did.
Cody Pate is an outstanding football player, and a nice throw.
Right on the money.
Yep. As the Wolves matching. So it's 6-0 Fayetteville. One offensive play and a touchdown.
You got to like the average on that one.
Yes, sir. Phillips will attempt the point after out of the hole and matching. Low snap, and that one's blocked. So it's 6-0. B.B. Comer is big number 78. He was there before the ball got placed on the tee. And
Key heel.
yeah. So 6-0 Fayetteville with, actually they show that now as an 81-yard touchdown throw and catch. So Fayetteville leads it by a score of 6-0. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Collier Motors Paint and Body, family owned and operated, has been serving the folks of Sylacauga and South Talladega County for over 26 years. We do all types of body work and use PPG paints. We offer a lifetime warranty for our work. We also do all types of insurance work too. We at Collier Motors are proud supporters of all our schools here in South Talladega County. So come in and see Norman, Leslie, and the guys. And from our family to yours, thank you.
Well, it didn't take long for Fayetteville to get on the board. 81-yard touchdown throw. And B.B. Comer gets a kickoff. That's KG Weed, and Weed's across midfield. He's down the sideline. He may go all the way himself. I think he is. Weed, touchdown B.B. Comer.
Boy, howdy.
Kickoff return for Weed, and we're tied at 6.
Didn't take long.
It did not. Coach Battle talked pre-game about this KJ Weed. He said, watch him tonight, and there we did.
The place kicker for B.B. Comer is Justin Holmes. He wears number 3. Are they going to kick it, or are they going to go up and go for 2?
They're going to go for 2. 6-6, 7:18 to go in the first quarter.
2 long plays. Didn't take long for either to score.
Whistles blow and a timeout on the field called by Fayetteville. 7:18 to go. We'll take one as well. Legion Stadium in Sylacauga for the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. B.B. Comer and Fayetteville tied at 6.
CallTheShield.com is the solution to pest and termite problems. APS shields your home from termite infestation, unwanted pests, mold and water intrusion, sagging floors, and unhealthy lawns. Visit CallTheShield.com to schedule your free evaluation. That's CallTheShield.com to schedule your free evaluation. Alabama Professional Services, protection for your home.
Well, a lot of excitement early in the football game. Both teams on the board with big plays. One, a 81-yard touchdown throw and catch for Fayetteville, and Big kickoff return for Weed for B.B. Comer and put the Tigers on the board.
It was about 80, 81 yards too, Jim, so.
Tigers going to line up to go for 2. Justin Holmes, the quarterback, sends a man in motion to the right. Holmes is going to roll out, looking to throw, and he's in trouble, and he's sacked, and the 2-point conversion fails.
Number 88, that is Zachary Roberts. He had a man early, Jim, but he just couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, he's coming out of the backfield and got held up and then broke free, but the 2-point conversion fails, and we're tied at 6 apiece with 7:18 to go in the first quarter as B.B. Comer will now kick off to Fayetteville. And, Fayetteville didn't take long. They exploited B.B. Comer's defensive secondary and got a big touchdown throw and catch.
Well, we was talking about they weren't going to throw the ball very much. We didn't think. But the first play, John Limbaugh just pulled the strings and threw it deep. Huge success.
The Tigers, B.B. Comer will kick off. Legion Stadium in Sylacauga for the final regular season weekend of high school football. Playoffs start next week. 32 teams in each classification. And I think we'll be somewhere, just don't know where yet, for playoff action next week. Holmes to kick it away. And it's a squib kick. And it's picked up and fallen on at the 33-yard line. And that
Hunter Hill.
Yeah, Hunter Hill. He did the wise thing, just knelt with the football, and Fayetteville's got, will start at their 34-yard line, leading or tied at 6-6 against B.B. Comer. Let's see, Fayetteville goes back to the air. They had success on the first play.
5 receivers.
Empty backfield. Kind of gives you the thought they might throw it. Matchin is loading up to throw. He's being pressured. Now throws out in the flat, and it's incomplete.
The ball was just dropped by Pate.
So 2nd down and 10. You think of Fayetteville maybe trying to spread this Tiger defense out and get them tired early because they don't play many players at all. They got 11 on the field and 2 on the sideline dressed to play. 2nd down and 10. Tigers trying to put some pressure on. They do, but he rolls away from pressure and is spun down at the 37-yard line. Nice recovery by Matchin of Fayetteville. B.B. Comer's Dion Gaddis putting some pressure on him, but he got away from him. And to bring up 3rd down at about 5.
See number 78 out there. He's not big as a bar of soap. Playing on the nose. Again, they stay with their 5 wide receivers.
Here's Matchin loading up the throw. Got the tight end open, and it's caught, but he's going to be short of the 1st down, looks like. Pass caught by Pate, but it'll be 4th down and a yard or so, and I wouldn't be surprised if Fayetteville didn't go for it here.
They looking to John Limbaugh to see.
Why not?
And I think they will have a go at it. Play clock's down to 10, so they're going to have to hurry.
Now they're huddling up and either going to have to call a timeout, and I think that's what Coach John Limbaugh is doing right now, getting a timeout with 5:40 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6, B.B. Comer and Fayetteville on the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. Back after this.
In Alabama, there are 2 things we take serious: football and barbecue. And at August Barbecue, we take our business serious. Our meat is smoked daily to give you the freshest and best quality. Ask about our daily vegetable specials. And don't forget about our beef brisket, served up every Thursday and Friday. We have a great outdoor seating area to enjoy the best live music around every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Great service, great atmosphere, and great food. August Barbecue. You can taste the difference.
Back at Legion Stadium after the Fayetteville timeout, we're tied at 6 with a 4th down and about a yard to go for the Wolves. And going to see Fayetteville come out and probably go for it here on 4th and short.
In their own territory at about the 42-yard line.
Blake matching the quarterback. And he will take the snap and hand it to Pate, and Pate's got the first down at the 45-yard line. While we've got just a minute, I want to say hello to Coach Jabo Cobb. Jabo coached this B.B. Comer defense for many, many years. He's had some health issues and was hospitalized a week or so ago. I want to say hello to him and Joanne tonight and their family.
Good friend of mine. Jabo Cobb.
Yep. 45-yard line, 1st and 10, Fayetteville after the 4th down conversion.
And they go back to the 5-wide set.
And Matchin is steps up in the pocket, now rolls away. He's at midfield, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25-yard line, and finally pushed out of bounds at about the 20.
A bunch of missed tackles along the way.
Just kind of grabbing at him. He's a big quarterback. So 1st down for Fayetteville at the B.B. Comer 19-yard line. What you see is what you get with B.B. Comer. Their numbers are not what they want them to be, and Fayetteville is exploiting that tonight early on. Here's Pate. Pate's got running room. Pate breaks one tackle inside the 5-yard line.
Little jet sweep.
So Fayetteville has it 1st and goal inside the 5. The Tigers trying to keep them out of the end zone here. Quarterback keeper off right in, and he steps in untouched for the touchdown. Well, that drive didn't take long.
Did not. Manson just goes in from 5. Nobody put a finger on him.
So Fayetteville retakes the lead, 12-6.
I think they'll be lined up to go for 2 to get this to a 8-point lead.
So the Wolves, an impressive drive. Throwing in the end zone, incomplete, batted away. Good job defensively by Tamar King for B.B. Comer. And the 2-point conversion fails, and we remain at 12-6 now with Fayetteville leading B.B. Comer with 4:40 remaining in the first quarter. Back to Legion Stadium right after this.
Not getting a good night's sleep? Come into King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga and let us help you get that good night's sleep you deserve. We carry the best quality mattresses at the best prices from Restonic, King Cole, and Park Place. Eurotop Queen mattresses start at $199. Check out our Restonic Cabot Eurotop mattress with 1,000 individually pocketed coils, marvelous middle for back support, and comfort gel memory foam. King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga. Best quality at the best prices.
Fayetteville 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns as they lead B.B. Comer by a score of 12-6. B.B. Comer ran the kickoff back after the first Fayetteville touchdown. Let's see what happens here.
They got a man back about the 7-yard line, so
here we go. Phillips kicks off. Short kick. And it's going to be picked up on the run at the 20-yard line.
You got a hole.
Yep, and that's Vincent. Vincent's across the 45 all the way to the 49-yard line, and they're fighting for the football, but Vincent holds on to it, and the Tigers have good field position at about the 49-yard line. So one kickoff for a touchdown, return for a touchdown, and that one wasn't bad either.
Got it out to the 49-yard line. Great field position for B.B. Coleman.
Quarterback Justin Holmes will bring his Tigers to the line of scrimmage. McMillan, the lone setback with him. Got Vincent going in motion, and Vincent's got the football, and he's got the running room himself. 40, 35, 30, inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line goes Vincent.
Maybe one of them deals who has it last wins. Both teams just marching up and down the field against one another.
That play has worked well for B.B. Comer here in the first quarter.
They've not had much success running inside their tackles, but boy, they've exploited those defensive end of the Wolves with a lot of regularity and a lot of success.
4:11 to go in the first quarter. Fayetteville leads 12-6. B.B. Comer driving inside the Wolves' 30-yard line. Harris up over the football. Whistles blow.
Play clock expired.
Delay a game against B.B. Comer. Coach Battles looking a little bewildered on the sideline.
I'm not too sure that thing started on time, Jim. It was quick.
Yep. It was an out-of-bounds play, and that'll mark it off 5 yards to the 33. Quarterback keeper. That's McMillan, or excuse me, Holmes, and Holmes is inside the 30 at the 25-yard line. I'm not showing the down on the scoreboard.
Be second down.
Yeah, second down and about 8. B.B. Comer trailing 12-6 in the first quarter. Holmes ready for the snap. And handoff is to King, and King gets a couple of yards to the 23.
We got third down and about 6.
The Tigers, B.B. Comer trying to get their second win of the year. You notice B.B. Comer, and I don't know if Fayetteville does or not. I know B.B. Comer doesn't. They don't use headsets at all, the coaches.
No, they do not.
And I don't know if Fayetteville's got headsets. I think they do. So it's third down for B.B. Comer and about 6. And quarterback keeper, he got the 20 to the 18-yard line. Goes Justin Holmes.
Be about a half a yard short, is he not?
Fourth down and about a yard maybe. 2:13 to go in the first quarter. B.B. Comer trailing 12-6. You know, the B.B. Comer, if you're able to play, you're going to play both sides of the football.
No choice.
And these kids have to be in great shape.
Yes, they do.
Here's Holmes with a fourth down and a yard. And whistles blow, and penalty flag down. That'll hurt you. Instead of 4th and a yard, it's 4th and 6. Minute 46 to go in the quarter.
Taking a long time to get the play in.
Fayetteville brought a nice crowd from South Talladega County over here to Sylacauga tonight for their final game of the season. Always supportive of the Wolves program. Holmes with a 4th and 6. He wants to throw it. He's in trouble, and he's flushed out of the pocket. Breaks one tackle, but he's going to be sacked back to the 31-yard line.
Big number 63. Parks.
Well, the Wolves take over on downs at the 31-yard line. B.B. Comer has been unable to stop Fayetteville the first 2 series. Let's see what goes here.
Fayetteville's going to stay with their 5 receivers.
Matchin loads up to throw, fires it out in the flat, and it's caught by Green, and Green is wrapped up.
Bradford, he just faced up and put the bonnet on him.
Dion Gaddis there too. Under a minute remaining, got a yard, 2nd and 9. Pretty quick move in first quarter. Blake Matchin, the quarterback. He'll take the snap, and he's going to run it himself. He's across the 35 to the 36-yard line before he's tackled. Bring up 3rd down.
Weed in on the stop.
Weed had the kickoff return for the Tiger touchdown. So 3rd down at about 5, or make it 4, and we may try to squeeze one more play here out of the quarter. Matchin hands off to Pate, and Pate's got running room. He's all the way to near midfield as the first quarter is going to come to a close. As Fayetteville continues to move the football against the B.B. Comer defense, Fayetteville leads at 12-6 after 1 quarter. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47 of the Alabama Cable Network.
Do you need photo or video services for a special event? Shoot First Media does that. Need promotional materials for your product or instructional videos for your industry? Shoot First Media does that too. Need help editing and reproducing your own photos or videos? Or how about transferring those old home movies from tape or film? You guessed it, Shoot First Media does that. For these and many other services, call Shoot First Media today at 256-404-1587.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by today and see us. Marble City Pharmacy, where your health comes first.
A lot of offense in the first quarter for the Fayetteville Wolves, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at midfield to begin the second quarter. Again, we want to throw the football and throw it down the middle of the field. It's almost intercepted. And McCain was the closest player to it, and he's a defender for B.B. Comer.
A lot of pressure on the quarterback from right up the gut.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Fayetteville Wolves. Matchin will take the snap, and he's going to hand it to Pate. Pate's in trouble, and he's thrown to the ground. Nice play defensively by Tamar King.
Was good, Jim. He strung it out, and finally just made the tackle.
B.B. Comer got an injured player, and that's not good.
Not good.
If we can see who that is. It looks like he got a chest injury. We'll get a timeout and come back and find out about this young man as we return to Legion Stadium right after this.
Some things change and some things don't. From the beginning, Wright Tire and Service has been all about quality products and first-class service. From great tires at a super price to the expert car service that you want for your family. Oil changes, front-end alignment, brake work, and much more. You can count on our experienced professionals to give you quality work at a fair price. Tires and a whole lot more at Wright Tire and Service on West Fort Williams next to Robo Motors.
It's good to see McCain get up and walk off the field on his own power. And we'll check and see. We got the training staff seeing about him on the sideline.
3rd down and 12.
Here's Matchin loading up to throw, and he throws it too tall, trying to get it to Pate. And it's incomplete, so B.B. Comer with a defensive stop, and Fayetteville will punt it away.
We think.
Fayetteville leads by a score of 12-6, just opening the second quarter.
Jim, they sort of milling around now. I see a guy in punt formation. B.B. Comer has no one back.
Penalty flags are down, and I think Fayetteville had too many players on the field. Yep.
Broke the huddle with 12.
It's Deuce McCurley trying to get all. So we'll mark off 5 more yards. Pate to punt for Fayetteville. B.B. Comer has McMillan back deep. And it's a wobbly punt. McMillan calls for the fair catch and takes it in at the 32-yard line. So B.B. Comer will have it 1st and 10, trailing by a score of 12-6. First offensive series for the Tigers here in the second quarter.
Jimmy, you know, at 12-6, there was some points put on the board early, but B.B. Comer, that's the first time their defense has really stepped up and stopped the Fayetteville offense.
You and I are both graduates of B.B. Comer, and you quarterbacked for B.B. Comer back in the day, and you just, have to wonder sometimes why the lack of participation among young men who are not playing football.
Well, Jim, you do, but Dad, blame it. I don't know what's going on over there. The kids just don't. You got to have a desire and a want to play this game of football, and if you don't have that, you're wasting your time. You're wasting the coach's time to come out. But the kids that B.B. Comer's got are dedicated kids, and they play hard for Mike Battles.
And Coach Battles will tell you, he said, hey, we've got the ones that can play out here.
Yep.
So you go with what you got. McMillan on the carry there. Pickup of about 5, 2nd down and 5. And they run the little pitch and running room down the sideline to midfield on the carry is Vincent for another Tiger first down.
2:33 is having at it. Vincent and Richie.
Spotted at the Fayetteville 49-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers. You know, they don't, B.B. Comer, and we're not trying to belabor the point, but you can't get a good look at a defense because you don't have the players to have a defensive unit to go against your offensive unit in practice.
That's very true, and it makes it very, very difficult to practice and get into situations from what the other team does.
Holmes on a quarterback keeper. He's dropped after maybe about 3 yards to the 46-yard line. Good to see McCain back in the football game for B.B. Comer. Pickup of 3, 2nd down and 7. Fayetteville with a 12-6 lead as we go to 9:30 in this second quarter. Holmes will have the Tigers up. On the carry is Weed, and Weed's got the 41-yard line.
Be about going to bring up about a 3rd down and 2.
Under 9 minutes remaining in the first half. B.B. Comer with a 3rd and short. Trailing 12-6. Justin Holmes, who was injured early in the season, and he's back in there. And run a little pitch. the 40-yard line and the first down. And that is Weed again. Weed's a big, hard running back.
You know, after Holmes pitched it, he made a pretty good block.
It's first down for the Tigers at the Fayetteville 38-yard line. Chandler Early, one of the linebackers, and he is one of the sons of the owner of our TV station.
Chandler wears number 10.
Hand off to King, and King is tackled. He may have got a yard or so, but not a whole lot more.
A lot of lateral running, but not much north and south.
B.B. Comer trailing 12-6 here in the second quarter. There's been much speculation about when the reclassification comes out if B.B. Comer will drop to 2A. And Coach Battle said, hey, if you put us at 2A, we'll be able to compete a whole lot better. So there's pretty good teams in their region in 3A. Spinning inside the 35-yard line is Vincent. And he's tackled at about the 32.
Again, it's going to bring up third down. We'll call it 5.
You know, if you got less numbers, you really have to pace yourself, because you can get tired in a hurry. Holmes with the play call, and he hands it to McMillan. McMillan is at the 30-yard line. He'll be short of the first down.
Tackle by 66 for the Fayetteville Wolves. That's Harry, Tanner Harry.
Fourth down and a yard and a half. And timeout on the field is called by B.B. Comer. 6:23 remaining in the first half. We're at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, where the Fayetteville Wolves lead the B.B. Comer Tigers by a score of 12-6. This is Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47 and the Alabama Cable Network.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery, to cancer treatment, to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
After the B.B. Comer timeout to get things kind of set up for a fourth and about a yard and a half, the Tigers will have it at the Wolf 30-yard line. You know, they're down there a series ago and stopped short.
Big down, and B.B. Comer needs to make this to keep the drive going. The Fayetteville Wolves need to stop it so they can get the football back.
Holmes trying to draw Fayetteville offside. Now he keeps it himself. He's got the first down. Holmes
And
still
more.
moving inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line. Hard running by quarterback Justin Holmes. So the Tigers are the first and 10 at the Fayetteville 11.
Just a quarterback draw through the A-gap, and Holmes picked up the first down. They spotted at the 11, so he can get another first down at the 1.
Give some credit to that offensive line of B.B. Comer for opening up the hole there.
Yeah.
Tigers trying to tie this thing up, trailing 12-6. Holmes to King, and King is hit at the line of scrimmage and knocked back. Nothing happening there.
Nothing going on. Trying to pick up that number, the man getting up. That's number 88. Roberts.
He had some help in there as well, so it'll be second down, a loss of a yard. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Fayetteville 12, B.B. Comer 6. Don't forget the halftime show. We'll showcase the bands tonight for B.B. Comer and Fayetteville.
Dan Seaborn has done an outstanding job for quite a number of years with the marching sound of goal.
Want to throw it, and in the end zone, incomplete. Boy, wide open was King, and pass may have been a little bit behind him.
Yeah.
But he was out to practice early. And King said, hey, I should have caught that ball, though. Kind of hard to twist your body and kind of come back around and catch a pass, but brings up third down now for the Tigers.
It was there.
Five minutes exactly to go in the first half now. Here's B.B. Comer with a third down, and whistles blow, and we've got penalty flags down. Maybe against B.B. Comer. It is indeed 5 yards. You know, they had it 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. They're going backwards.
Yep.
At the 17-yard line. And a timeout is called as well. With 4:57 remaining in the first half, Fayetteville 12, B.B. Comer 6, back to Legion Stadium after this.
The Allen Companies of Sylacauga, with 3 locations to serve you: Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. For all your convenience store needs, ice, drinks, snacks, and of course, some of the lowest priced gasoline at the pumps. It's the Allen Companies of Sylacauga. Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. It's the Allen Company convenience stores.
B.B. Comer calls a timeout with 4:57 to go in the first half. And they've got to get to about the 1-yard line for a first down.
Big down. The incomplete pass, it was probably not on target real well, but it was catchable. It had been a terrific catch. But then they get the procedure penalty.
Fayetteville adjusts their defense to B.B. Comer's play call, and here's Holmes rolling to throw. He's throwing across the field, and it's incomplete. And again, he was looking for King, and that could have been intercepted.
Very close.
That's a kind of a weird-looking play as B.B. Comer sent Dion Gaddis. I guess he was an eligible receiver. He's a big one.
Maybe that was the old tackle eligible.
He wasn't hard to spot for sure.
No.
4th down now. So B.B. Comer's been in this situation a couple of times and have failed to convert, and see what they can come up with here. Holmes has got to throw it and swings it out in the flat and caught by King, and King breaks one tackle and he goes out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. So Fayetteville will take over on downs. So B.B. Comer can't quite get it done.
Well, they had 1st and 10 from the 11, and they didn't know points. They were down close on the last possession and come away with no points.
They're inside the 30-yard line last time, so Fayetteville will take over on downs. Blake Matchin will bring the Wolves to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to have to hurry. The play clock's at 5.
They get the play to Pate, and Pate cuts it inside and tries to ride one of his blockers out across the 10-yard line. Mark it at about the 11 or so.
So Dion Gaddis was on the stack.
So second down and about 6. It's Fayetteville with a 12-6 lead and the football. We get to Pate again off right side. Pate crosses the 15 to about the 17. He'll be a yard or so short of the first down.
See Gaddis and also Holmes getting up.
You know, Coach Battle says, hey, if you can play on this Tiger team, you're going to play.
Oh, yeah. Possession down for the Fayetteville Wolves.
B.B. Comer had some 8th graders on this team. And, you know, it's very difficult for 8th graders to be playing high school football.
At this level it is,
Yeah.
Jim. They're just not ready.
Third down. Here's Pate again. Pate
Got the
going to
first
be close. It looks like he does have the first down at about the 19. But, you know, you played high school football, and there's a big difference in an 8th grader and a senior.
Yes, there are a lot of difference. There's a lot of difference when I played in a sophomore and a senior. So, again, Jim, you know, I'm just looking down their roster. I see 7th graders, 8th graders, very few seniors, sophomores, freshmen. So
19-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's Matchin wanting to throw. Got plenty of time. Now he heaves it. And jump ball situation incomplete. Nice job defensively by Justin Holmes. Holmes batted it away.
yeah, he did. That was a good defensive play.
Trying to get it to Pate. So second down and 10.
Little extracurricular activity.
Yep. The Wolves quickly to the line of scrimmage with a second down. Work out of the eye this time, and the fullback's got it. And he cracks across the 21-yard line. Not a whole lot of running room for Bird.
78 for B.B. Comer. And on the stop, that's Key Hill.
Bird's got a big club cast on his left arm. And he's limping on top of that. And another timeout is called. 2:18 to go in the first half. Fayetteville 12, B.B. Comer 6. Back to Legion Stadium right after this. At Fort Williams Pharmacy, you won't find motor oil, garden hoses, or mountain climbing gear. No, they don't have that. What they do have is a professional, friendly staff that understands your needs. Filling prescriptions is their primary business, and they take it seriously. They also have a drive-through window for your convenience and free local delivery. Most of all, Fort Williams Pharmacy knows your time is valuable, so when it's time to fill your prescriptions, you need it done fast, friendly, and accurately. Fort Williams Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family. After the timeout, 2:18 remaining in the first half. Fayetteville leads at 12-6. You know, Toots, we've had a lot of movement of the football between the 20s, but after the first spat of touchdowns, it's been kind of calm.
Well, you know, we had a 81-yard touchdown pass and about an 81-yard kickoff return. And
man wide open, that's Pate. Pate is near the 30-yard line, tackled at the 29. And he will be a little bit short of the first down.
decision time for John Limbaugh.
I don't know, you're late in the season, final game of the year, and you got a 4th down and 1 deep in your own territory, and we're going to get another timeout.
How many do they get?
I don't know if they're going to measure this or what.
Well, that's John Blackman's prerogative if he wants to measure it. The referee says no.
So 4th down and about a yard.
And the Wolves are up to have a go at it.
Matching with the eye set, B.B. Comer bringing everybody, and they get the first down with Pate as he lowers his shoulder and gets to the 33-yard line.
Holmes in on the stop for the B.B. Comer Tigers.
Not a whole lot of time remaining in the first half. See, Fayetteville tries to get some more points here in the final 94 seconds. Clock moving now. Bird in the backfield, and they throw it out in the flat. It's caught, but not a whole lot of gain.
Maybe about 2, Jim.
At the 37-yard line. That is Ritchie on the reception. Down to a minute now in the half. Clock continuing to move. In trouble now, rolling away from pressure, throws on the run and is caught. But here comes number 3 again. That is Justin Holmes to close the door.
He put a lick on him, did he not?
That is Deuce McCurley on the reception. So to bring up 3rd down now. And we've got less than 30 seconds to go. Fayetteville are going to have to hurry if they're going to get anything done here before halftime. Matchin loads to throw. Swings it out of the backfield to Pate. And Pate runs into his own man and crosses the 45 to about the 47-yard line as the first half is going to come to a close. They stop the clock now with 6 seconds to go to reset the chains. Fayetteville leads at 12-6. We got both bands coming up at halftime. Brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center. And they snap it and down the football, but penalty flags are down. Delay a game against the Wolves.
Boy, that thing expires in a hurry.
It does. All now you can do is just try to throw the home run ball. You throw it from 60 yards?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, after about 5 or 6 throws, maybe.
Okay. And that's going to end the first half. Weird looking play to end the half. Fayetteville leads B.B. Comer by a score at 12-6, and there's no time showing on the clock. But I guess they're going to give another snap.
Maybe one of those, what they call untimed downs.
So we'll get one more play with Blake Matchin getting the play from Coach Limbaugh on the sideline. He'll have to heave it to get it somewhere this time, and he's going to throw it right down the field. And he's into double coverage. It's incomplete. The first half will come to a close as Fayetteville leads B.B. Comer by a score of 12-6. And Toots, after the first couple of minutes, things settle down and not a whole lot going on.
We got a football game.
12-6, Fayetteville over B.B. Comer. We've got the Coosa Valley Medical Center halftime show coming up after the break. Curtis & Son Funeral Home has been around since 1975, and we are committed to being there for the people of this area. At Curtis & Son, we understand that funerals can be a financial burden. We never want price to determine what funeral home you choose. We will gladly match any other funeral home's prices, including casket stores and cemeteries. We do this in honor of the hundreds of families we have served in the past. It is only fair that we do a little extra to make sure you know we will be there when you need us most.
Ron Johnson has been serving the people in the Coosa Valley for over 38 years. As a voice for the citizens of District 33, he has been a champion for the schools and their athletic programs. Ron Johnson proudly supports the teams competing every Friday night here in District 33. So good luck and have a great season.
Town and Country Cleaners, West Fort Williams and Sylacauga, Cherokee Road and Alexander City understand the business of life. Your dry cleaning is our specialty, whatever the season may be. Mondays, 5 laundry shirts, $8.25. Tuesday, 2-piece suits, $6.50. Wednesday, regular dresses, $6.50 each. And Wednesday and Thursday, pants $3.25 each. From uniforms for officers to cheerleaders to band, we handle them all. Town and Country Cleaners in Sylacauga and Alexander City. From our friendly staff, we say
thank you.
And co-captain is Skylar Wilson. Drum major, is your band ready? And you may take the field at halftime performance.
Collier Motors Paint and Body, family owned and operated, has been serving the folks of Sylacauga and South Talladega County for over 26 years. We do all types of body work and use PPG paints. We offer a lifetime warranty for our work. We also do all types of insurance work too. We at Collier Motors are proud supporters of all our schools here in South Talladega County. So come in and see Norman, Leslie, and the guys. And from our family to yours, thank you.
And now, on behalf of the Talladega County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Suzanne Lacey, B.B. Comer High School Principal Judson Worley, Assistant Principal Philip Cosper, Band Booster President Buddy Barnett, and Band Director Dan Seaborn, we proudly present the Marching Sound of Gold. The band is under the field direction of Drum Major Dylan Williams, Color Guard Captain Stars Kidd, and Drum Captain Patrick Barnett. Tonight's show, entitled Rock of Ages, will include Wanted, Dead or Alive, I Love Rock and Roll, Painted Black, featuring trombone soloist Madison Smith, a percussion feature on the song Any Way You Want It, and then the band will conclude featuring Eli Rowe on trumpet with Bohemian Rhapsody. Drum Major Dylan Will I Ams. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Sound of Gold. and gentlemen, the B.B. Comer High School marching sound of gold.
CallTheShield.com is the solution to pest and termite problems. APS shields your home from termite infestation, unwanted pests, mold and water intrusion, sagging floors, and unhealthy lawns. Visit CallTheShield.com to schedule your free evaluation. That's CallTheShield.com to schedule your free evaluation. Alabama Professional Services, protection for your home.
In Alabama, there are two things we take serious: football and barbecue. And at August Barbecue, we take our business serious. Our meat is smoked daily to give you the freshest and best quality. Ask about our daily vegetable specials. And don't forget about our beef brisket, served up every Thursday and Friday. We have a great outdoor seating area to enjoy the best live music around every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Great service, great atmosphere, and great food. August Barbecue, you can taste the difference. Not getting a good night's sleep? Come into King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga and let us help you get that good night's sleep you deserve. We carry the best quality mattresses at the best prices from Restonic, King Cole, and Park Place. Eurotop Queen mattresses start at $199. Check out our Restonic Cabot Eurotop mattress with 1,000 individually pocketed coils, marvelous middle for back support, and comfort gel memory foam. King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga. Best quality at the best prices.
Do you need photo or video services for a special event? Shoot First Media does that. Need promotional materials for your product or instructional videos for your industry? Shoot First Media does that too. Need help editing and reproducing your own photos or videos? Or how about transferring those old home movies from tape or film? You guessed it, Shoot First Media does that. For these and many other services, call Shoot First Media today at 256-404-1587.
Hope you enjoyed the halftime show brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center and Jimmy Holmes. Both bands did outstanding jobs.
Well, they did, Jim, and you know, a lot of work goes into this halftime shows that these kids put on, and you know, it's great to see the effort that these kids put into to their trade of being in a marching band at these local high schools, and they've just done an outstanding job. And Dan Seaborn, been knowing Dan for quite some time now, and he has done an outstanding job with the B.B. Comer marching sound of gold.
Of course, Fayetteville always with a splendid performance, and first half got started off with a bang and kind of ended with a whimper as Fayetteville leads B.B. Comer by a score of 12-6, an 81-yard touchdown throw from Matchin to Pate gets the Wolves on the board, and then the ensuing kickoff was run in for a touchdown for B.B. Comer, and K.J. Weed with an 81-yard touchdown kickoff return, then a 4-yard run by Matchin, and that's where we stand at halftime, 12-6, and B.B. Comer will kick off to begin the third quarter. And the Tigers in this one, they've been in quite a number of games in the first half, but the second half kind of slows them down a little bit.
Well, you know, Jim, there's this thing called running out of gas, and, you know, B.B. Comer doesn't have a large gas tank to start with, so you just wonder, you know, will the toll take its effect on them here in the second half? And we're about to find out where – again, B.B. Comer will kick off to the Fayetteville Wolves, trailing by a score of 12-6.
Coach John Limbaugh of the Fayetteville, of course, he's a pastor down at the Methodist Church in Fayetteville. He's been there for a number of years, and he's one of the most well thought of individuals in South Talladega County, John Limbaugh.
Well, you know, he was an assistant coach over at Chillersburg for a long, long time. And then he had a chance to get a head job down at Fayetteville. And Jim, not only has he done just an outstanding job for the community, he's done an outstanding job for the school. John and I go back a long way, worked with him on several different occasions, and just a great individual.
Holmes to kick off for B.B. Comer, trailing by a score of 12-6 as we go to work in the third quarter. Squib kick down the middle of the field, bounces off one of the Wolves players, rolling into Wolves territory at the 25-yard line when it's fallen on by Pate, and the Wolves will go to work there with the lead 12-6.
That was a dangerous situation for the Fayetteville Wolves. It was touched 2 or 3 times, and Comer just couldn't get nobody down there to get on it. But again, as you touched on, a very good play by Pate as he jumped on the loose ball.
At the 25-yard line, Fayetteville with the lead and the football 12-6 as we begin the third quarter. Blake matching the quarterback, and actually that is someone else. That's not matching there.
Bingo.
And he took a lick. That is number 6. And if you got him, tell me who it is.
That's Bradford.
Okay.
Number 4, one that put the leather to him.
But number 6 is the ball carrier, and
we don't have a 6.
Nope.
Oh, well.
We've got a 13. He's in there now. Matching. And he'll take the snap and load the throw. Throws down the field, caught. And taken out at the 40-yard line. It'll be a Wolves first down. The pass reception to John Pate.
And King in on the stop for B.B. Comer.
So the Wolves will move the chains at their own 40-yard line.
You know, this kid's thrown the ball quite well. You're talking about number 13.
Empty backfield. They give it to Pate, and Pate's tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. And B.B. Comer saw that play in the first half, and they've adjusted here to begin the third quarter.
They had some success with it in the first half.
McMillan helping out on the tackle for the Tigers. Loss of 2 on the play. Both these teams trying to get their second win of the season. They throw it out in the flat, and that big old Dion Gaddis, he just wrapped him up. And when Gaddis grabs you, you're grabbed.
Guarantee you, he put the meat hooks on him, and down he went. Third down in about 9.5. Big down for the defense of B.B. Comer.
You're matching, in trouble. Now steps up, fumbles the football. B.B. Comer's got it. A big turnover as B.B. Comer falls on the football. And that is Jason McMillan.
McMillan jumped on the loose ball.
Actually, it looked like he just took it out of the quarterback's hands.
I think he slapped it out of his hands, Jim.
So B.B. Comer with the football in excellent field position at the Wolf 37-yard line.
Well, if you're Coach Mike Battles and the B.B. Comer Tigers, you just couldn't ask for nothing no better to start the third quarter.
Justin Holmes, who's gone all the way at quarterback for the Tigers. He will have his club up first down and 10. Holmes takes a snap, and he's going to leave it with Tamar King, and King is hit and knocked down hard. Parks helping out on the tackle for Fayetteville.
Number 27.
Pate.
Cody Pate. He got up limping a little bit.
36-yard line, a gain of a yard, second down and 9. 9:25 to go in the third quarter, and this is the kind of football B.B. Comer wants.
Yep.
Because they can keep the football and keep Fayetteville from getting to run a little option pitch.
Trying to get to Comer.
Vincent got the first down inside the 20-yard line. Mark it at the 16, or make it the 21-yard line. So it'll be a first down, B.B. Comer.
Vincent showed a little speed, did he not?
And that's what Coach Battle talked about. We said we got to stay ahead of the chains. Got to stay ahead of the chains. He said if we got the football, that means the other team can't score.
Can't score without it.
First down and 10. B.B. Comer with that fumble recovery has an opportunity here to tie the game or even go ahead. Inside handoff to McMillan. McMillan runs it all the way to the 10-yard line.
There'll be another first down.
McMillan comes up limping. He's going to have to come out. K.J. Weed replaces him.
He won't be on the sideline long. They'll tape him up and send him back.
Coach Battle, you don't have to look far on the sideline to get a player because there ain't many.
Not.
At the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. B.B. Comer was down here earlier and didn't get any points. And that is Weed and Justin Holmes giving him a little push in the back to give him a little speed. He gets inside the 10-yard line.
And number 88 was in on the stop for the Wolves.
At about the 8-yard line now.
Gain of about 2.
Clock moves to 7:30 in the third quarter. B.B. Comer trails 12-6. Holmes with King and Weed in the backfield with him. Weed is the one to run the kickoff for the touchdown, and Holmes keeps it himself, and he slips inside for a yard or so.
Jim, this is one of those situations that's going to bring up 3rd down. And, you know, this is 3 times B.B. Comer's been down deep, and they've yet to come away with any points off these drives. And they got a turnover, and they've moved the football a little bit. They really do need to get some points off this turnover.
3rd down, and they get to the 1-yard line for a 1st down. So it's 3rd down for the Tigers and about 6. Holmes looking to throw, in trouble, and he throws it, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline. Running room is Pate, and Pate may take it to the house unless he can get caught from behind. And look at Pate. He is going in for the interception. He caught that ball at the end zone. Wow.
They're going to mark him short of the goal line, Jim.
I went ahead and gave him that.
He deserves it.
A 99-yard interception return. You talking about a swing.
Boy, howdy.
Looked like B.B. Comer was going to go in, and Holmes was being dragged down as he let the pass go, and he threw it right into the hands of Pate, and Pate ran it to the other end of the stadium.
And I know 2 players that's out of gas, Pate being one of them.
Well, B.B. Comer, K.J. Weed was giving chase, and they finally run him down. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Fayetteville. And that's going to back it up.
That won't make Coach Limbaugh happy.
No. They had it inside the 1-yard line, and now it'll come back across the 15 at the 17-yard line. So I guess that was a dead ball foul.
Yep.
So 6:13 to go in the third quarter, and you think B.B. Comer's going to get points, and here's Fayetteville with a big turnover.
But it is at 1st and goal.
16-yard line. It is 1st and goal. Now then, they're going to set the chains. So it is 1st and 10.
Yep.
You know, that big fullback, he's got that big cast on his hand. Running inside the 10-yard line is Pate. And B.B. Comer getting up off the stack, Julius McCain at the 9-yard line. What a swing of momentum. That's a big swing.
Well, I'm telling you, they put one in the end zone here, and it's going to be mighty tough for B.B. Comer.
At the 9-yard line. Blake Matchin takes a snap, and he goes back to Pate, and Pate stood up at the line of scrimmage. Good job defensively by the Tigers. And McCain is there again.
Third down, big down for the defense. Ball resting at the 9. You know they got 2 shots to get a first down, and I'm sure Coach Limbaugh will take both of them.
Lucas Bowden helping out on the tackle too for the Tigers. So it's third down, and they go with the big 88, and man, he just lowered his shoulder and gets near the goal line. That's Zachary Roberts. And he's at the 2-yard line.
Pretty good sized kid.
Mm-hmm. Fourth down now.
I think that'll be a first down.
Is that right? Yep. They move the chain. Well, don't move the chains. First and goal at 2. They had that big unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against them.
Overcame that.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback keeper and bullying into the end zone for the touchdown is Blake Matchin.
I'm not seeing a signal from the official yet.
Now it's 18 to 6, and you know, you think B.B. Comer, man, they're going to score and they throw the interception, and the Wolves take it in themselves and lead 18 to 6.
We'll try the conventional PAT this time. Phillips.
And the kick is up, and the kick is no good. So with 4:15 to go in the third quarter, Fayetteville increases their lead to 18 to 6 over B.B. Comer. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network. Now they're calling the players back out onto the field, and I don't know if there's a penalty there or not.
Dead ball.
We're going to kick it again. I didn't see an indication as to what.
I did not either.
And he kicks it up this time, and the kick is true. So second time instead of the third time is a charm. It's 19 to 6. Fayetteville over B.B. Comer. The Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week continues from Legion Stadium on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, right after this timeout.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by today and see us. Marble City Pharmacy, where your health comes first.
Back at Legion Stadium, B.B. Comer had it inside the Fayetteville 10-yard line. You think they're going to get points. They throw the interception, and the Wolves go back the other way and put points on the board themselves to increase their lead to 19 to 6.
Good job by the defense of the Fayetteville Wolves. After the turnover, B.B. Comer returns the favor and gives it back to them.
Mm-hmm. Phillips kicking off. And it's going to be picked up at the 20-yard line by McMillan. McMillan dances to the 30 and taken down there.
Jason McMillan turns out to the 30. And the kicker, Phillips, made the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves.
So first down, B.B. Comer, trailing 19 to 6 at the 31-yard line. And we've seen B.B. Comer down deep in Fayetteville territory several times and come up empty-handed.
That was the third time, you know, that we've seen that they come away with nothing.
Holmes will bring his club up at the 31-yard line. Quick throw out here to Bradford, and Bradford was tackled at the 35.
I think he lost the football.
He did. And Fayetteville says they got it.
They got it.
And on the recovery is Hunter Hill. So another turnover for B.B. Comer.
About the 36-yard line of B.B. Comer.
So Fayetteville with yet another opportunity. This Lucas Bird is the guy we're talking about with the heavy cast on his left hand. Be kind of hard for him to cradle a football. So first down and 10 for the Wolves after the fumble recovery at the Tiger 36-yard line. Here's Pate lowering his shoulder and getting a yard or two. And you got to think, Jimmy, that probably sooner than later, B.B. Comer's defense is going to start to wear down.
Well, Jim, if they may already be getting that way. You know, several of them had a long run, nearly a 100-yard sprint. So
Kobe McCain makes the tackle for the Tigers on that play. Got a yard. Matching again goes back to Pate, and they're working in that middle now. And to the 32-yard line.
Number 14, McCain again in on the stop.
So third down and 6 for Fayetteville.
And, you know, we've seen Fayetteville go for it on fourth down in their own territory, so you just about know they in four down territory here at the B.B. Comer 33.
Third down and 6. Matching to throw it. And it's almost intercepted.
Boy, that had 6 written on it the other way.
And Justin Vincent, he had that thing pegged, and he was in coverage, and he was going for the football.
That would have been a pick 6.
So fourth down and 6. And let's see if Fayetteville's going to punt here.
A little unusual, isn't it?
Leading 19-6, you know.
Well, try to pin them back deep.
I guess so. Pate to do the punting chores, and B.B. Comer, and they're going to go for it. They throw it out in the flat. It's caught by Pate, and he's going to be well short of the first down. So B.B. Comer wasn't fooled.
Gaddis in on the stop for B.B. Comer. He would have none of it, so big break by the defense of B.B. Comer after the turnover.
The Tigers will take over on downs, trailing 19-6 with 2:32 to go in the third quarter. B.B. Comer's had pretty good success moving the football, but when they get inside that red zone, it kind of comes apart.
It really just, Fayetteville sort of slams the door on them.
Let's see where we go here at the 30-yard line. Holmes has McMillan beside him, and Holmes wants to throw it. And he's throwing a deep bomb, and it's caught by King, and King's headed to the house. Touchdown, B.B. Comer, 70 yards.
Goodness. You know, Jim, I've kept noticing Fayetteville was crowding the line of scrimmage, and one way to get them out of that, you just seen it.
Yep. King with a 70-yard touchdown reception from quarterback Justin Holmes, and it's 19-12.
Real good pitch and catch. From Holmes to King.
They're going to go for the 2 here to try to close it to 19-14. We go with an inside handoff, and not going to make it is Jason McMillan. So the lead holds for Fayetteville at 19-12 with 2:19 to go in the third quarter. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47 and the Alabama Cable Network.
Some things change and some things don't. From the beginning, Wright Tire and Service has been all about quality products and first-class service. From great tires at a super price to the expert car service that you want for your family. Oil changes, front-end alignment, brake work, and much more. You can count on our experienced professionals to give you quality work at a fair price. Tires and a whole lot more at Wright Tire and Service on West Fort Williams, next to Robo Motors.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Silicaga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Silicaga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
A big shot in the arm for B.B. Comer with a long throw and catch to get the Tigers back in it, trailing 19-12.
Well, you know, Jim, if they can shut them down and if they can ever make a two-point conversion, they can get the lead here.
Holmes will kick off. The Tigers close it within 19-12. It's another one of those squib kicks and picked up at the 23-yard line. And with the return is Early. And Early's got near the 39-yard line. Chandler Early.
Good return, good field position to start this offensive set. He'll mark it right at the 39.
I was talking to Vincent Early, who is Chandler's father, a few days ago, and I asked him about Kelly. Kelly is Chandler's mom, and I said, well, how does she like him playing football? She kind of doesn't like it. Afraid he'll get hurt. They throw it out here, and penalty flags are everywhere.
Flag on the play.
That looked like some of our Twin Street plays.
Yeah. John Limbaugh just, he's opening up the kitchen sink, is he not? Procedures are called.
Five-yard mark off. This is the final game of the season for both these teams.
And each one desperately wanting to win.
So after the penalty is assessed, 2:05 to go in the third quarter. Be first down and 15. I set this time, and they go back to Pate. Pate got near the 40-yard line. And the tackle is King for B.B. Comer.
I think he got back to 5. He was penalized.
Justin Vincent helping out as well. So second down and 9 now. Fayetteville leads it 19-12 with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. On the carry is Jonathan Pate. And he's to the 45.
Big down for B.B. Comer. Third down and about 4.
Thanks to all our sponsors for being with us again this season. And Donahue Physical Therapy, that's Ben, the folks over there, he and Dan helping us out, and Abby throughout the season for high school football. The third down and about 4. The big fullback is hit and knocked back. Nothing going on there. Is a good stop by King again.
Bradford also in on the stop for B.B. Comer.
So it's fourth down. You know, Fayetteville faked the punt last time. And they're probably going to let the clock run out here to get to the fourth quarter with the Wolves on top by a score of 19-12. And We've got fourth quarter action coming up from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. As the B.B. Comer Tigers and the Fayetteville Wolves, the Fayetteville on top by a score of 19-12. That's the end of the third quarter. Back to Legion Stadium right after this.
The Allen Companies of Sylacauga, with 3 locations to serve you: Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. For all your convenience store needs, ice, drinks, snacks, and of course, some of the lowest priced gasoline at the pumps. It's the Allen Companies of Sylacauga. Highway 511, Highway 280, and Main Avenue. It's the Allen Company convenience stores.
At Fort Williams Pharmacy, you won't find motor oil, garden hoses, or mountain climbing gear. No, they don't have that. What they do have is a professional, friendly staff that understands your needs. Filling prescriptions is their primary business, and they take it seriously. They also have a drive-through window for your convenience and free local delivery. Most of all, Fort Williams Pharmacy knows your time is valuable, so when it's time to fill your prescriptions, you need it done fast, friendly, and accurately. Fort Williams Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family. We head to the fourth quarter with Fayetteville leading by a score of 19-12. And the Wolves will punt or line up to punt anyway. And B.B. Comer don't think much of it. The Tigers have got McMillan in a very short punt. And let's see where they mark it. Going to be across the 40-yard line.
He's still walking.
Yep.
You mark it at the, 41?
Looks like it. First down and 10, B.B. Comer, good field position, trailing 19-12. With a touchdown and an extra point, they can tie it up. Or a 2-point conversion, they can take the lead.
They've been in the red zone on several occasions and come up dry.
Holmes will bring his club up with an opportunity here to make something work. Holmes to throw it. Fires down the field, and it is caught. Wow, what a catch. That is Bradford for the touchdown.
Whoa.
That was a great catch.
Yes, it was. A great throwing catch.
59 yards.
Jim, you know, just as they lined up then, I counted 10 men within about 5 yards of the football. And you got a bunch of them down in them.
B.B. Comer got a guy down. We'll take a quick timeout as the trainers attend to him. We'll be back right after this. Curtis & Son Funeral Home has been around since 1975, and we are committed to being there for the people of this area. At Curtis & Son, we understand that funerals can be a financial burden. We never want price to determine what funeral home you choose. We will gladly match any other funeral home's prices, including casket stores and cemeteries. We do this in honor of the hundreds of families we have served in the past. It is only fair that we do a little extra to make sure you know we will be there when you need us most.
Ron Johnson has been serving the people in the Coosa Valley for over 38 years. As a voice for the citizens of District 33, he has been a champion for the schools and their athletic programs. Ron Johnson proudly supports the teams competing every Friday night here in District 33. So good luck and have a great season.
The injured player for the Fayetteville Wolves, that is Hendricks, who gets up and you're not able to put much weight on that left leg.
Pretty good sized youngster.
You notice that when the player was injured, both teams went to their knees.
Oh, yeah.
And
good sportsmanship,
yeah.
Jim, by B.B. Comer. It was a Fayetteville player injured, and B.B. Comer showed a lot of support for him.
So the Tigers, with a big touchdown, 19-18. We're going to go for the 2-point conversion here.
With a chance to take the lead, does B.B. Comer.
For the first time tonight. Holmes and McMillan in the backfield. 2 big plays by B.B. Comer, with Holmes throwing the football. Gets a snap. He looks to throw it. He's in trouble. And he throws it, and it is incomplete, but penalty flags are down in the Tiger backfield.
Chop block, B.B. Comer.
So
Declined.
it's 19-18. Fayetteville holds on to the lead with 11:40 to go in the football game, as B.B. Comer is penalized on the 2-point conversion. The pass was incomplete anyway. So B.B. Comer shows that they can hit the big play.
Well, you know, Jim, they've scored on an 80-something yard kickoff return and 2 long pass plays.
One of 70, the other 59. And the Tigers will kick off now, trailing by the merest of points, 19-18. Kind of reminds me of 18-14. We took a little trip.
Was you in that bunch with Colonel Jackson?
I was.
Y'all went down to Mighty Mississippi, did you not?
We did. B.B. Comer will kick off, trailing 19-18. You want to do the rest of that song?
We don't want them to quit watching, do we?
Oh. B.B. Comer with 2 big offensive plays here in the second half to close to within 19-18.
Now they're going to accept the penalty, or are they? Yes, B.B. Comer will kick off from about the 30-yard line, probably the 25.
Fayetteville should get excellent field position for sure. They'll kick it from the 30.
So a 10-yard mark off for the chalk block.
Justin Holmes will kick. Big plays here in this football game. Now then, we're going to get a timeout, are we? Coach Battle's talking to the official. And I don't know if he's wanting an explanation or not. I think he is. We'll see what happens here with Coach Battle talking.
I think, Jim, what he's going to get into is the official indicated that Fayetteville had declined the penalty and took the play. So now he's explaining the scenario to Mike Battle.
Coach Battles has been through the rigors of coaching, that's for sure, with the state championship, been successful wherever he's been. And he has to have a lot of patience with the limited assets that he has as far as numbers are concerned, players. And you just have to, he talked about on his coach's show a couple of weeks ago that they'd worked on 9 and 10 player opportunities because you can play with that limited number of players.
I think the rule says, Jim, you got to have 11 to start, but you can play with 9. I think that's a minimum number that you can play with.
9 on 11 ain't too good, is it?
The odds are not in your favor at all.
So the Tigers will kick off from the 30-yard line after the explanation to Coach Battles. (19-18). Fayetteville with a 1-point advantage. The 11:40 to go in the game. Here's Holmes to kick it away. Line drive kick. It's taken it on the run at the 25-yard line. And, circling down the sideline to about the 45. Now they're spotted at the 47-yard line.
It's at number 6, whom we don't have a name for, to go with the number.
It'll Be first down for Fayetteville. And so the Wolves with excellent field position. 48-yard line in Tiger territory. First down and 10. Throwing. Almost intercepted. Tipped up in the air.
King went on breakup for the pass from the number 13.
So second down and 10.
Mansion.
B.B. Comer and Fayetteville trying to get their second win of the season. Here's Matchin loading up to throw again. Whistles blow. Penalty flags down.
Procedure.
You know, with high school football now, you know, you just about work year round. And these kids got to be tired, but they're putting it on the line for sure. Both teams.
They're back to their 5 wideouts now. Empty backfield.
Matching to throw it. In pressure, throws, and it is caught at the 47-yard line. And on the reception is Pate. He just went up and got that one.
Yeah, he did. B.B. Comer had a lot of pressure on Mansion, but he got it away.
Third down now. And about 9. 10:50 to go in the football game. 19-18 Fayetteville. Matchin throws again. Caught, first down and more. That's Pate at the 33-yard line.
And McCain in on the stop for B.B. Comer.
Now there are 2 Pates.
Yep. Number 7 is
Jonathan Pate. And 27 is Cody Pate.
He says Dalton Pate is 7.
Well, Dalton, John
Dalton is his name, I guess, huh? And 27 is Cody Pate.
They use Cody in different setups for the Wolves. Remember him from last year. Throwing again. And out of the backfield is Jonathan Pate.
And again, King, Tamar King, boy, he put the smack to him.
Didn't get much. 9:55, the clock moves along. Fayetteville leading B.B. Comer 19-18. Snap, throw, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by B.B. Comer, and you know the Tigers have an opportunity here as Justin Holmes with a pick.
Coming away with it, a lot of pressure was put on Mansion on that throw, Jim.
I think that's 3 turnovers for the Wolves here in the second half. So
well,
the Tigers will take over on with the interception at the 31-yard line.
They should need to take this thing and do something with it.
Holmes has had some success throwing the football down the field. Let's see if he goes back to that.
Let's see what kind of defense that Fayetteville is going to show him. Right now, 10 men within about 5 yards of the football.
He's burned them a couple of times on that, too.
He has.
And mix up in the backfield, and down goes King.
Trying to run that little jet sweep, but I'm going to tell you, Jim, there ain't but one way to get him out of that, and that's throw the football.
Roberts just blew that play up. So second down and about 13.
Again, they had 10 men within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Here are the Tigers again.
And again, everybody is up close.
McCain up over the football. Here's the throw down the field again, and it is too long this time. And intended one more time for Bradford. So it's 3rd down now.
I think some of those intermediate routes would probably be good against this type defense.
3rd down and 12. Incomplete pass stops the clock at 8:47 remaining in regulation. B.B. Comer trailing 19-18 to the Fayetteville Wolves. Live high school football action from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, Alabama tonight. Possession down for the Tigers, 3rd down and long. Holmes to throw it. Throws, got a man open. And slipping one tackle and still moving across the 40. He's got the first down to the 43-yard line. Nice move, and the penalty flag comes in very late. And the reception made by Tamar King. Holding against B.B. Comer. Wow. That'll negate that first down.
That was at, I told you, intermediate pass would be good against that defense. They threw it, completed it, but somebody held.
Move it back to the 25-yard line, so
3rd down, 15.
Gotta come all the way out here to the 41 for the first down. Clock moving at 8:30 to go in the game. Holmes has McMillan in there with him, along with Vincent. And they want to throw it. And they throw, and it is incomplete. Good coverage out there by the Fayetteville Wolves. They're trying to get it to Bradford again, and it's 4th down.
I think if you're B.B. Comer now, you try to punch this thing away and hope your defense can muster up one more stop.
Clock stops 8:08 with the incompletion. The Tigers will punt. Fayetteville looks to the sideline, the players do, to see if they're going to send somebody back. And B.B. Comer is going to punt. Fayetteville doesn't send anybody back. High snap, and they're going to go for it. And it's a wobbly pass, and it's incomplete. And Fayetteville took over on downs. So you kind of look at that play, and you think, well, why didn't B.B. Comer punt?
Really?
Got plenty of time left. And now they give Fayetteville a short field at the 25-yard line. That's why Coach Battle's coaching. I'm sitting up here. So Fayetteville with the possession and the lead with 8:01 remaining in the game.
We'll see if they stay with their 5 wideouts, or will they go to a more conventional type offense? They will.
Work out of the I formation. Pate is a tailback, and Pate's got the football, and B.B. Comer's got him. Nice job by Key Hill.
Good stop by the interior line, a gain of about 1.
78 for the Tigers on the play.
Hill don't look like he's big as a minute, but he was in on the stop.
Yep.
For B.B. Comer. Play clock is already down.
Yeah, they get the play from the sideline, and they wind that play clock down.
It's at 4.
They get the snap. And throwing off balance. Is that intercepted?
Yes, it is.
Nope, incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Justin Holmes kind of short hopped it. Manchin was hit as he threw.
That pass was caused from pressure.
So that'll bring up third down for Fayetteville and about 9. .707 to go in the football game. Fayetteville 19, B.B. Comer 18. So what Fayetteville chooses to do here on a 3rd and 9. Whistles blow again.
I think Fayetteville wants a timeout.
We'll take one as well. B.B. Comer trading Fayetteville 19-18. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network. Town and Country Cleaners, West Fort Williams and Sylacauga, Cherokee Road in Alexander City, understand the business of life. Your dry cleaning is our specialty, whatever the season may be. Mondays, 5 laundry shirts, $8.25. Tuesday, 2-piece suits, $6.50. Wednesday, regular dresses, $6.50 each. And Wednesday and Thursday, pants, $3.25 each. From uniforms for officers to cheerleaders to band, we handle them all. Town and Country Cleaners, Sylacauga and Alexander City. From our friendly staff, we say thank you. Fayetteville called a timeout to make sure that they had the play call that they wanted. And Tigers trailed 19-18 with a 3rd down and 9 for Fayetteville. Matching the throw. Got a man out there, and it is caught for the touchdown.
That is Pate.
You know, B.B. Comer goes for it, gives Fayetteville a short field, and Fayetteville makes them pay.
Big time.
So the Wolves increase their lead to 25-18.
Phillips will attempt the PAT.
And it's up, and the kick is true. So with the 6:58 to go in the football game, Fayetteville 26, B.B. Comer 18. Back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga right after this.
Collier Motors Paint and Body, family owned and operated, has been serving the folks of Sylacauga and South Talladega County for over 26 years. We do all types of body work and use PPG paints. We offer a lifetime warranty for our work. We also do all types of insurance work too. We at Collier Motors are proud supporters of all our schools here in South Talladega County. So come in and see Norman, Leslie, and the guys. And from our family to yours, thank you.
Coach Battles met his 2 defensive backs as they came to the sideline. There was a mix-up on the coverage, and Coach Battles trying to find out what happened.
Well, it looked like he had a shot at the football, and it just went through him, and Pate got it and run it in for the score.
Another short kickoff picked up at the 20-yard line. And on the run back down the sideline, big run by Tamar King across midfield.
And the kicker, Phillips, again in on the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves.
B.B. Comer across the 50-yard line. And a 1st down and 10. They're within still a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie it up.
But old Father Time is on the side of the Fayetteville Wolves.
B.B. Comer is on the Fayetteville side of the field at the 48-yard line. Here is Holmes, who's going all the way at quarterback. Four-man front. And McMillan. McMillan's inside the 30-yard line to the 29. Another 1st down.
Good run by number 2, Jason McMillan.
They'll mark it at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Plenty of time left. Turned out to be a pretty good football game.
Yes, it has.
Holmes taking the snap. Holmes with the pitch.
To Vincent.
Holmes to Vincent. Vincent's down at the 20-yard line at another first down. So it'll be moving the chains one more time at the 20 with 6:02 to go in the football game. And again, we've seen B.B. Comer down here many times.
Yes, we have. This is about the 4th time. They've not done good inside this red zone, but boy, howdy, their 3 scores have come from a long ways off.
Last time they were down, they threw that interception. Back inside, running room, 15, 14-yard line. Big first down run for the Tigers, and that again is McMillan.
Parks in on the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves. Gain of about 7.
You'll take that on first down.
Absolutely.
14-yard line. Clock running, 5:20 to go in the game. Tigers trying to get on the board again. Don't need a mistake here. Here's quarterback keeper to about the 5-yard line. Is Justin Holmes.
There'll be another first down.
First and goal at the 5. Got to protect the football down here. Under 5 minutes to go in the game.
This is a must score for B.B. Comer.
Tigers get the play in from the sideline. Clock running at 4:40 to go. First and goal for B.B. Comer at the Fayetteville 5-yard line.
Now they're going to have to call a timeout, Jim.
Late getting that play in.
Going to have to call a timeout.
And they go inside near the goal line. It is a touchdown. B.B. Comer with a touchdown. McMillan from 5 yards out.
Well, I thought the clock had expired on them, but they got it off with about a half a second to go.
So it's 26-24. Touchdown by McMillan. The Tigers will try to tie it up here. (26-24). Holmes has his team up. Holmes takes it. He's going to keep it himself. He's got it. We're tied. The 2-point conversion by Justin Holmes, and we're tied at 26.
Who would have thought this?
4:27 to go in regulation now, as B.B. Comer storms back to tie the game at 26 with 4:27 to go. We're back with the kickoff right after this.
CallTheShield.com is the solution to pest and termite problems. APS shields your home from termite infestation, unwanted pests, mold and water intrusion, sagging floors, and unhealthy lawns. Visit CallTheShield.com to schedule your free evaluation. That's CallTheShield.com to schedule your free evaluation. Alabama Professional Services, protection for your home.
Well, we're right back where we started from at the kickoff. We're tied, this time at 26, however.
I'm telling you, this turned out to be a sure enough good football game for our viewers. The Fayetteville Wolves and the B.B. Comer Tigers. Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, Alabama. 4:27 to go, and we are deadlocked at 26.
Holmes will kick off. And we're set to go. Holmes has been kicking the squib kicks. Let's see what he does here. He does it again, and it's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a marked at the 35-yard line. So Fayetteville will have it. 1st and 10. And Blake Matchin, he's thrown so many times his arm's got to be tired.
We want them, you know, I'm really anxious to see if they come out with their 5-wide set or if they go with the more conventional type offense.
It's a good thing we didn't think that anybody's going to throw very much tonight.
Isn't it the truth? He's going to come out with a more conventional type offense now. A wide and a slot to the left side.
Matchin, given to Pate. Pate's cut down.
There's that 78 in there. That little rascal's playing well.
Keyhill. So the Tigers have got a little spring in their step here. Late in the football game, 4 minutes to go. Keyhill playing over the nose there.
Yeah, he's been there all evening.
Here's Matchin wanting to throw it. And a busted play. And he's going to be tracked down and tackled by McMillan.
Another loss.
Fayetteville is not happy. So 3rd down. The Tigers get a stop here, then get the football back.
3rd and about 14.
And timeout is called by Fayetteville, and that does B.B. Comer a favor. 3:20 to go in regulation. We're tied at 26. Fayetteville and B.B. Comer back to Legion Stadium on the Friday night, moon-drenched Friday night. We'll be back with the final 3:20 right after this.
In Alabama, there are 2 things we take serious: football and barbecue. And at August Barbecue, we take our business serious. Our meat is smoked daily to give you the freshest and best quality. Ask about our daily vegetable specials. And don't forget about our beef brisket, served up every Thursday and Friday. We have a great outdoor seating area to enjoy the best live music around every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Great service, great atmosphere, and great food. August Barbecue, you can taste the difference.
3:20 to go in the football game. We're tied at 26.
This is a big down, Jim, for the defense of B.B. Comer. I think if Fayetteville does not get a good amount of yardage out of this, they will punt the football away.
Blake Matchin with a 3rd down.
He left early. That's going to be procedure against the Wolves.
Well, Keyhill was right in his doorstep again.
The wideout or the slot man left a little earlier. That would be Pate.
Keyhill looks like he's about 5 feet tall.
He does, doesn't he?
But he is making some noise for sure.
3rd down and about 19.
Clock stops at 3:18. So B.B. Comer is in pretty good shape here if they can make the play here. Matching the throw. They're coming after him one more time. He's on the run. And he is going to be pulled down. Big defensive play by Dion Gaddis.
Big 54 got after him, did he not?
He did.
Manchin's slow getting up.
The clock running at 2:55. And Fayetteville will have to punt.
B.B. Comer probably might want to use some of their timeouts.
Yeah. Coach Battle said, hey, let's be calm here. 4th down. B.B. Comer should get excellent field position. Who would have thought we'd been talking about possible overtime here? Penalty flag's down again. It's probably going to be delay a game, isn't it?
Illegal substitution against the Wolves.
So that's 5 more.
They sort of trying to self-destruct, are they not?
19-yard line.
4th down and a cow ride.
B.B. Comer should get it with about 2 minutes to go. High snap, punt out of there. Not a bad punt. And it's going to roll across midfield and take a Wolf bounce inside the 45.
Good punt.
So the Tigers still in good shape with 2:10 to go. And we're tied at 26.
This baby fish get interesting, is it not? 2:10, 2-6, 2-6.
Justin Holmes trying to lead his Tigers from behind to win their 2nd game of the season. Got the crowd into it. Here's Holmes. Holmes with a pitch on the corner and turning the corner to midfield and down the sideline. And another nice run by Justin Vincent.
Is it going to be just short, or are they going to move the chains?
They stop the clock with the out-of-bounds play. Exactly 2 minutes to go.
They say 2nd down.
That's all right with B.B. Comer. They got the clock stopped. They're at the Wolf 46-yard line.
Now they're going to go back and measure it. Oh, boy. Now they're not.
They thought about it. 2nd down and very short. Holmes gives it to King, and King's got running room inside the 40. 1st down at the 38-yard line. B.B. Comer hadn't had a whole lot of trouble moving the football.
They have not.
Just hadn't been able to get it in the end zone a whole lot, but they've got to the top of the mountain here. Minute 45, clock running at the 38-yard line. Holmes and McMillan in the backfield. Holmes to throw it. Got a man open, running free, caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Wow, 38 yards. And that, again, is Justin Vincent. B.B. Comer comes all the way back. Minute 24 to go. And if you're B.B. Comer, this is what you look for all year.
I'm telling you, it's they put a little excitement in the final game of the year for him.
That's a 3rd touchdown throw at least for Holmes tonight. So they go for the 2-point conversion.
Gotta hurry.
They get it off. Here's Holmes going to keep it, and Holmes got the 2-point conversion in, and it's 34-26 now. If you're Fayetteville, you got to be a little shell-shocked.
Yep. Well, you got to give a lot of credit to B.B. Comer, Jim. They sort of just, when it looked like they were down and out, boy, they made a gallant comeback and put the Wolves down by 8 with $1:24 left.
You know, they were behind 19-6, and it looked like Fayetteville was going to take this one over, but B.B. Comer has turned the clock back and up now 34-26.
But it's not over yet. We've already seen how Massey can throw the football, and they can score in a hurry.
B.B. Comer's going to have to get their kickoff team out on the field, and their kicker Justin Holmes, and he got to be tired.
You know, all these kids, Jim, got to be extremely just exhausted.
Holmes trying to get a drink of water as he ran along the sideline to get the kicking tee. I mean, if you're Fayetteville, it's kind of hard to believe that you're down now. Here's Holmes drilling it this time and taking in at the 18-yard line, across the 30, 35, and 37-yard line. And B.B. Comer down on the coverage. That's Chandler early with the kickoff return. Good job by Chandler. And it'll be a first down.
Yeah, I think you'll see them go back to their 5 wide out set.
Minute 15 to go. 34-26, B.B. Comer.
And the Wolves are 62 yards away.
Here's Blake Matchin trying to get his club down the field. Matchin getting some pressure. Throws a home run ball, and it's intercepted. B.B. Comer with the interception, and that is Julius McCain. And B.B. Comer will have the football and the lead with 65 seconds to go. Wow. You look at Fayetteville's team, they can't believe it.
Well, neither can we, or neither can I. Down 19-6, and boy, howdy, it looked like the Wolves were about ready to snowball this thing, and B.B. Comer just come roaring back.
At the 37-yard line, all they got to do is run the clock out and hold on to the football, and they've got their second win of the season.
I don't know how many timeouts Fayetteville has left. I know they've used 1 or 2.
Here's Holmes. He's going to keep it. Holmes fumbles the football, and Fayetteville's got it at the 46-yard line. Wow. That is man. Brady Ritchie with the fumble recovery. And Holmes have protected the football all night long, and they poked that one out. So Fayetteville's got it at the Tiger 46-yard line. New life. All right, here come the Wolves with Matchin. Low snap, throws it, and it's caught. Pate down the sideline, 30, 25. Pate pushed out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 3.
Goodness.
Who would have thunk it? It was a little safe pass, and Pate just outran folks. They got it first and goal at the 3 with 46.6 seconds to go in the game. Or in regulation, anyway.
Yep.
Matchin going to run it himself, and he's going to be taken down. He is taken down at the 3-yard line. And Justin Holmes submarines him. Clock running.
I don't know if Fayetteville has a timeout left.
They better hurry. Under 25 seconds, and Fayetteville a little confused. I don't know if they got enough players on the field. They dropped the football and tried to down it.
That looked like a fumble.
And picked it up, threw it down. So with 17 seconds to go, the clock is stopped now. He fumbled a snap, it bounced back up to him, and he threw it to kill the clock.
I thought that would constitute a fumble.
I don't know if, I guess they've called a timeout now, so we'll get one quickly as well. B.B. Comer leads at 34-26. Fayetteville threatening late in the game. Back after this.
Not getting a good night's sleep? Come into King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga and let us help you get that good night's sleep you deserve. We carry the best quality mattresses at the best prices from Restonic, King Cole, and Park Place. Eurotop Queen mattresses start at $199. Check out our Restonic Cabot Eurotop mattress with 1,000 individually pocketed coils, marvelous middle for back support, and comfort gel memory foam. King's Mattress Outlet in Sylacauga. Best quality at the best prices.
John Limbaugh had already talked to his team about 20 seconds before the officials got over there to him and said, hey, you going to take a timeout or not? So 17 seconds to go. Fayetteville's got it at the Tiger 3-yard line. B.B. Comer hustling their defense back out on the field. 3rd down and goal. Here's Match at empty backfield, throwing in the end zone, and it is incomplete. Broken up by Justin Vincent.
4th down. That play took about 7 seconds.
That time, Matchin threw off his back foot and gave Vincent an opportunity to bat it away. 4th down, high snap, in the end zone, got him, touchdown. That's Pate again. Pate is sure-handed, and he beat Julius McCain. And it's 34-32 with 6.2 seconds to go in regulation. Fayetteville will try to get the 2-pointer here to tie it. And timeout is called by B.B. Comer. We'll keep it here on this one with turned out to be a stem winder of a football game. A lot of offense, 34-32 B.B. Comer. Fayetteville just scores and setting up to its their 2-point conversion attempt.
Well, I'm telling you, buddy, this has been a Donnybrook. You know, we talked about that at the top of the telecast, and it's come down to what I thought it would, Jim, between these two teams.
They've slung the football all over the field.
And we said we didn't think there'd be much throwing of the football, did we not?
We were just joking. It was a late Halloween joke.
You know, they've had success with number 27 Pate out of the backfield. You make him look for that again.
Well, that's a couple of touchdowns that he's caught here in the second half.
Yeah.
So here they come with a 2-point conversion to see if we go to overtime or B.B. Comer gets their second win of the season. Here's Matchin, loading up. He has to throw it in a hurry, and it's completed. Jonathan Pate, the 2-point conversion, and we're tied again.
And buddy, he was on a lot of pressure that time and got that thing off.
So we're looking dead straight at overtime here. 34-34, 6.2 seconds remaining to go in regulation. And for the final regular season game, this has been a good one. Turnovers, kickoff returns, long touchdown throws.
Fumbles. The fumble at Holmes coughed up. Boy, that's
They had the game then, you know.
Yes, they did.
But Fayetteville converts on the turnover and get a touchdown late in the game. The Tigers will receive the kickoff. It is Phillips to kick it away. It's a little knuckleball kick that's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be B.B. Comer football at the 35. All they can do now is heave it down the field.
It didn't go to the 35, so they'll get it wherever it went out of bounds.
Now this will appear at the 47-yard line or thereabouts.
Well, we've seen them do it before.
What are they going to do, kick it over?
Well, then back them up 5 yards.
We didn't take any time off the clock. So.
I wonder what the penalty was. Did it not travel 10 yards?
5-yard penalty. Free kick.
Anyway, we're going to re-kick it. Fayetteville's got to get their got to get the football out there. It'd be good to have that. Funny how things can change.
Who do we favor if we go to overtime?
Kick is down the field, taken at the 23-yard line. Coming across the 30, running room, midfield, 45, out of bounds at the 33-yard line as we will go to overtime.
Regulation is done.
Tamar King, he tried to do it himself, but couldn't quite get there. And we'll go to overtime, tied at 34. We'll reset things for you from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week heads to overtime. B.B. Comer and Fayetteville right after this.
Do you need photo or video services for a special event? Shoot First Media does that. Need promotional materials for your product or instructional videos for your industry? Shoot First Media does that too. Need help editing and reproducing your own photos or videos? Or how about transferring those old home movies from tape or film? You guessed it, Shoot First Media does that. For these and many other services, call Shoot First Media today at 256-404-1587.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by today and see us. Marble City Pharmacy, where your health comes first.
The first overtime game we've had this season with our telecast, and what a way to end it. Fayetteville and B.B. Comer tied at 34.
So they will have to have the coin toss.
And each team will be very interested in this coin toss. And everybody has to get refreshed because nobody's been here this year. B.B. Comer trailed 19-6, and it looked like that Fayetteville was going to take control of the football game, but B.B. Comer wouldn't let them.
Then B.B. Comer come back and looked like they were going to win the football game in regulation and coughed it up, and Fayetteville takes it and promptly scores and then gets a two-point conversion. So we deadlocked at 34 with zeros on the time. So they're waiting on, they got to get a captain up there. They got to go out there and toss a coin.
They may have to find the coin.
And I see Justin Holmes getting up. He's going to go out and see what's going on.
Justin's waiting to the very last second. He's a tired young man. I mean, I think he's played every minute.
He has.
As most of these kids have. So Pate, who scored the last two touchdowns for the Wolves, meeting up with Holmes at midfield, and they give each other a tap on the headgear.
Fayetteville's a visiting team, so they will call the coin toss.
I'll take heads and tails. B.B. Comer and Fayetteville in overtime, the coin toss. And Fayetteville has won the toss. Obviously, they're going to take the football.
They'll probably play, I don't know, they'll probably play defense first.
Fayetteville wins the toss.
We're going to switch them around. We'll get this thing right in a minute.
So Comer will have the football first. Fayetteville wants to play defense.
So B.B. Comer will have it. The first go at it in overtime. We're tied at 34. And both teams will get a shot at it here. I've seen 3 or 4 overtimes before it's all said and done. We're getting late in the night. Chicken's already roosted.
There will be a winner tonight. I consider both teams the winners. They have
First down for B.B. Comer.
playing for pride.
He set it at the 10-yard line. I don't know for the life of me. I thought it was a 20. I guess that's college.
College ball is 25.
Well, this is a 10 for sure. Here's Holmes. Holmes inside handoff, slashing, and that's King on the carry. King's got about 4 yards.
Parks in on the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves. There is no first down. You either score
or the other team gets the ball.
And they score and it's over.
So second down at the 6. 34-34, first overtime. See if Holmes keeps it this time. Nope. Going to hand it back off and bullying his way near the end zone. He's in there. And B.B. Comer strikes first here in the overtime period. And retake the lead as Jason McMillan scores. 6 yards out. It's 40-34. And B.B. Comer will go for 2 here. Holmes does keep it this time, and he lowers his head and doesn't get there.
Flag on the play.
Penalty flag down.
Offsides.
Yep. Understand that Sylacauga beat Calera tonight.
I didn't get the score. It was like 45 to something, I think.
Sylacauga improves to 8-2 on the season, and they'll head to the playoffs at Eufaula next weekend. So the Tigers will go at it again. First overtime, B.B. Comer scores and trying to add to that. And Holmes again's got it, and he's got the 2-point conversion. It's 42-34. So Holmes does it again. So now Fayetteville gets it. Fayetteville's got a player down, and he gets up now.
That's Manchin.
Yeah. So Manchin may have just been a little tired, too. He pops back up pretty quickly. And he's a quarterback for Fayetteville, so they'll need him. 42-34 as B.B. Comer goes on defense now, and all the Tigers got to do, Jim, is make a stop.
Yep. That sounds pretty simple,
It
doesn't
does. It's laying right there before you.
I'm going to tell you, though, Jim, the way Fayetteville throws the football around and as winded as B.B. Comer's got to be, I don't know if you can say Fayetteville has the advantage.
B.B. Comer is up on the scoreboard. So here we go. We got a different quarterback in there now.
Yeah, that's at number 6, and we don't have a name for.
And he fumbles the snap, and B.B. Comer is all over him back at the 30-yard line, trying to chase him down, and it slammed him down at the 29. Again, that is big old 54. That is Deion Gaddis. He really drilled him, and Gaddis is hurt.
Personal foul, B.B. Comer.
They pointed, I don't know, it may have been helmet to helmet or something, because they really collided. But they tackled him back at the 28-yard line or so. The penalty flag is down. It is against the Tigers. So that's a blow to get lose Gaddis if he has to stay out.
They're going to spot it at the 15. And they'll get the
First
down.
Yeah. B.B. Comer leads. And here's Matchin throwing incomplete at the 10-yard line. Pass a little high. And he threw into coverage, too. So 42-34 now with second down.
See Gaddis back out there.
He's a warrior.
He's going to have to hurry.
Yep. Have to get a timeout, B.B. Comer does, to make sure they don't get penalized. So we'll take a timeout as well. B.B. Comer leads it 42-34 in the first overtime. Back to Legion Stadium right after this.
Some things change and some things don't. From the beginning, Wright Tire and Service has been all about quality products and first-class service. From great tires at a super price to the expert car service that you want for your family. Oil changes, front-end alignment, brake work, and much more. You can count on our experienced professionals to give you quality work at a fair price. Tires and a whole lot more at Wright Tire and Service on West Fort Williams next to Robo Motors.
B.B. Comer called a timeout. I think one of their players was just so tired he couldn't get off the field. But you have to give both these teams credit. They've hung in there tonight.
Big time.
Blake Matchin will face a second down.
5 wideouts.
He can throw to somebody. He throws into the corner of the end zone and is intercepted. B.B. Comer.
Ball game's over.
And Justin Holmes with the interception, and the Tigers in overtime beat Fayetteville tonight by a score of 42-34. I don't see any penalty flags down. Do you?
Nope.
So the Tigers win it in overtime. And look at an excited bunch of B.B. Comer Tigers.
All 13 of them.
Yep. Wow. What a comeback story. B.B. Comer intercepts the pass, and Justin Holmes, and rightfully so. Justin's played both ways tonight and played a well of a football game.
He has done that.
So B.B. Comer wins it in overtime to go to 2-8 on the season. Fayetteville falls to 1-9. Your final again, B.B. Comer 42 and Fayetteville 34 in overtime. And Toots, it was a good one.
It was a good one, Jim. I tell you, you just got to be elated for B.B. Comer, Jim. You know, they've 13 kids on their football team. You know they play both ways, and I'm telling you, these kids are really excited to beat Fayetteville and get a win on their last, especially these 3 or 4 seniors they had, to get a win on your last home ball game.
Yep, Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. It was a thriller tonight. B.B. Comer 42 and Fayetteville 34 in overtime. Thanks to all of you for joining us for our high school game of the week, and we'll see you in the playoffs somewhere next week. Thanks to all our broadcast crew for being with us, and hope you have a fantastic weekend. This has been the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47 of the Alabama Cable Network.
The biggest thing was to fight back, to get back in the ball game. You know, it was down 19-6, and we told our kids if they came back out, if they scored first, that we didn't have the game's over. And they did score first, but we were able to come back. We made some big pass plays. Justin threw the ball well. Tomorrow, a lot of our receivers were open. They got to the ball, and it was our night. You know, Fayetteville played their hearts out, played their guts out, moved the ball up and down the field, did what they came here to do. It was just our time to win, and we got the last thing. Well, it was between us because it's 2 teams that are struggling. You know, we both looking to go. You know, one of us is going to go home in a bad season, a rough season with a loss, and one of us gets to win in a rough season with a win. And that's what it was all about. We wouldn't go nowhere. We're not going to be state champs or anything else. But this will make, it'll make breakfast taste better in the morning.